That's fair. They're
Yeah.
watching like the Planet of the Apes trailer or something.
Oh God, I can't believe they
They're
made.
watching army recruitment ads.
Oh God, I hope that that's not what they're serving on my account.
That's what they're
You know what?
serving on Twitch.
Oh great.
You know
Well,
what's
don't
really
show it on
funny
my account.
Ugh.
is I just went to go see Challengers in theaters
Okay.
yesterday, and it was a great fucking movie. Like
Mhm.
extremely good movie, and I'm really excited to follow it up with the next best movie in modern cinema.
Planet
Was
of
there
the.
man sex in it?
Oh. Oh, you're talking about Madam Web. Madam Web being the greatest movie. Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, can I? Okay, I was going to talk about Planet of the Apes very briefly, but like, fuck that noise. Put that aside. I have been so excited to talk about Madam Web. I have been thinking about Madam Web basically nonstop. Ever since we
Oh,
decided we were
no.
going to do this. Hazel, welcome. Webheads Unite. Also, first time chatter, Hazel.
Whoa, Hazel, I know them.
I'm going to delete
Hi,
you.
Hazel.
Wait, why are these icons here? I turned these off. Is that Heather?
Hello!
Hi.
Sorry.
Holy shit,
Whoa.
Heather. You make great time,
Heather.
kid.
Oh,
I
we're
told
all
you,
here.
1040.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I do want to. Do I want to bother pulling up the stream to see what people are saying, or is that going to get me confused?
I mean, I have, like, obviously my thing is going. I can't share while you're watching the movie on your end. That would get probably weird. If some of you have it open, that's great. If some of you don't, that's fine. You can talk
I have
about
it
yourselves
open.
to figure out who's who.
I have mine open as well. So we're watching
We're watching Madame
Bryn.
Web. Yes, Bryn will have it for you. I'll have my own thing. Folks at home, again, to watch this movie along with us, you are going to need to get your own copy of the film. It is on Netflix if you're, into that sort of thing. I bought this movie in Ultra HD because I'm a sicko. But I want to first figure out what we're putting on the light box because I need to put something on here. I'm thinking like a web joke. Is that funny? Is that in vogue?
Web
Something-
my balls. I don't know.
Surfing.
How
the
do I
web.
shot web?
Web my balls.
Yeah, web my ball.
No, web my balls. Okay, shit. First one, best one. Let's go. Thank you, Mavis.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
kind of hard to go wrong with that. To
Yeah.
be quite honest.
Okay. Folks at home, you might also notice I have a timestamp thing on here. That is for your benefit if you come in. I mean, I don't know why I'm explaining this to you. If you come in late, use that to sync up to the movie. Okay, I'm going to need an A. I'm going to need another A. I'm going to need two B's. I could just use a W for the M. Or the M for the W.
That's the magic of letters.
I was going to say
Sometimes
letters
it's
fascinating. Webma.
How you doing, Hazel? Is that your first time commenting in the chat? That's
What?
wild.
Why are we bullying them? I'm just glad they're here.
Hazel's the first to the hell stream.
No, it says in the thing.
No, I
first
see
time
it.
Chat.
I know, and then I feel bad for
First
pointing.
time
Like,
chat. First time in the hell stream.
I feel bad for pointing it out. Where are my B's, guys? Where am I?
I just,
Okay, here's a B.
I
I'm
was,
gonna B.
I was.
Did you
would've
check
been
the hive?
Sure that Hazel had said something before
didn't
this.
check the hive.
Maybe that was in my stream.
Also, this is funny.
I
I'm
think
realizing
so.
now. I don't think I have only one B. But with an I and an 8, I can make a sufficiently weird looking B.
Exactly. It's a fancy one.
I
It's a
need
special
an
one.
S. I need two
Now,
L's.
is that be going to go on web or is it going to go on balls?
Where do you think it should go? It's a fun game.
Balls.
Okay.
Definitely balls because they're more like separated into two distinct
All right.
circles.
I
Yeah.
don't even think you need that I think you can just use the 8, to be honest.
Well, the it creates like a rigid spine for the
That is
thing.
not a W. That is an upside down
You should
M.
have that in your,
Heather.
I think that's good for you.
Heather.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't need this. I don't need this right now.
I can't wait to watch the movie and for it to turn into a disaster. I'm
Well,
already
we don't have a
fucking.
way.
Okay, no, I'm so
If I had it right in
excited.
my head, I would have been.
The
The
problem is that
conceit of this
myself-
stream is that we're actually not going to watch the movie. Now,
No,
Dee,
we're-
that is an upside down W you're using for the app.
No.
Actually, it,
It
may
is?
be on Siege's Plex. It is, so we actually can. Because Siege's web connects us.
Siege's web connects us. Fuck.
Whoa.
Siege gave me that crumpled up Majora's Mask copy.
Oh, the one that the post office.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it's not their fault. I'm being funny, but
Oh, I didn't realize you could mush the letters together like that.
That's
I
what I'm
just-
saying.
What are
It
the
gives it
odds?
gives it a spine.
DD's Discord.
What are the odds that we will have no audio?
That was the one that they threw at the door, wasn't
That'd be so fucking funny.
Oh my god. Okay, well, hey, just test it right now. Just play it right now, just to test.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
okay.
just did. Wait. Which one are we talking about?
You.
You.
Mine?
You.
Sure.
You're
I'll
the
play it
you're
real
the only
quick.
audio that
Legally showing
counts.
us this movie.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
It's so shockingly
Yes.
Also,
quiet.
that was a
Hold on.
shocking place to jump into. That's all I've seen of the
Yeah.
movie so far.
What did you just see?
Someone got shot.
Someone was
Someone
shooting a
got shot
gun. There was a
fucking
spitter
bad.
crawling around in the chat.
Okay, all right, that's you. Okay, all right. This is. Oh, I'm so excited to watch this stupid movie.
I can't wait to see spiders and get scared.
They're okay. They're like again. They're very minimal. Oh, folks. Yeah, okay, this is a good point. Folks at home, this is a Spider-Man adjacent movie. There are gonna be spiders in this movie. So arachnophobia warning up at the top. Again,
Actually, you know what? I'm
Spider-Man
going
is
to
the world's
take that-
biggest spider.
he is
I'm
the-
going to take that as an excuse. Like, that was a bewildering scene, and I need to take a sip of this drink because it's really yummy.
okay, did it look like they were on a subway platform?
No,
No, they were in a
they were in the jungle.
Oh, okay. You didn't go very far then. Okay.
No.
Speaking of Spider-Man adjacent films,
hmm
were there any spiders in Morbius?
No,
trying
they
to
were
think about it.
bats.
No, there were just so many bats.
hmm
Yeah.
Trust me, I've probably seen Morbius the most of anyone in this chat, and I
You-
don't recall any
Bryn,
spiders.
Every time you the things you've told me about how you viewed that movie, it is. Ugh, I don't know how it even came up, but still, what a fascinating person.
I have watched Venom once.
hmm
I saw that one scene, and then I'm good. I don't need to watch that movie
That
again.
one scene, is it the one where they make out?
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I wish it was
I
lesbians.
I've watched Morbius once. I don't think I am allowed to talk about how it went on Twitch. Anyway,
Okay, I'll tell you one thing here. I'm realizing now we are what 7 minutes into this thing, and we have not introduced our fucking panel of idiots. Y'all know
That's on
me.
you.
I'm the captain. Well, kind of, sort of. We jumped out of the gate running. You know who I am. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna fucking look at the poster. No, I know your names. Okay, we've got. Sound off when I say your name. We've got Bryn. We've got.
That was not a good. That was not a good way to let people know which one was me.
We've got Heather. No, come on. You gotta do something.
What's that?
Hi, I'm introducing you.
Oh, hi, I'm Hot Mustard.
Okay, we have Charlie.
Right, it's me, the special guest. I'm Bluey, a drongo.
No.
I can't believe Bluey's here.
We have Maeve.
Oh,
And we have, for the first time on the stream, very special guest, Nia.
shabba-da-ba-da-ba-boom-boom. I'm Madam Web, also known as Nia.
Oh, and hey, you know what? What better time to start than right now? Because I've got some of my favorite here. I've got a Tin Whistle Black Widow. Not the right
God, I
character,
wish
but
I had alcohol.
you guys drive me to drink. You know that?
I legally can't buy alcohol yet.
I don't think I should be driving right now on account of also having a drink.
Yeah, we're
I
not
was
playing.
going to do a drinking game, but I kind of.
I also
I
don't
don't-
have a license.
I don't think I should be driving now because my license expired.
What is?
Oh yeah, you shouldn't be
We have
driving.
the most dysfunctional bitches. I have a license. Can I?
Well, I have a
I have a
permit.
license.
I just haven't practiced
Okay.
it forever.
I drove home. I
I
made
have
it
a
on the
license. I
car.
need to get mine renewed so I can
You-
buy alcohol.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
got
need a license to drive a sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a license in 2017, and that was the last day I drove.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Heather.
Hi.
I'm gonna pass you this Big Rock cider through the webcam, and you can have this. Okay?
Thank you.
I gave driving a real attempt. It terrifies me, but I really tried. But I went to pick up my friends one day in my car, and it was raining, and I drove off the road. And instead of my friends being like, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, we're fine, just get out there," my friends went, ah, and so I never drove again.
I was about to ask
Oh.
if you're okay, but you telling the story, I think, kind of intimates
No, I
that.
died.
Yeah, I'm realizing, especially on my trip to the United States, or my multiple trips to the United States, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm a pretty good driver. I can deal with the hectic hustle and bustle of Edmonton, Alberta. But then I'm like, seeing how people drive in fucking New York and shit, I'm like,
All
oh,
right,
no.
well that's insane though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're
I don't
walking
think most
there.
People on the road know how to actually drive in America. I'll be real.
Well, and like
I'm-
the infrastructure for cars in America is so like different. Also, like your speed
Yeah.
limit is just inherently faster. The lanes seem much narrower for some reason.
Yeah.
Atlanta, Georgia is one of the worst places in the entire world. Like, trying to drive in Atlanta is a nightmare.
Mm.
I
All
never
right,
passed
so-
my driver's exam.
I feel like we could continue to talk about this for the next 2 hours.
While the movie,
Do
I
we
was.
want...
Thank you for. I was trying to find the on ramp. Are we ready to begin this
Yeah, I
film?
mean it's on the right.
All right, are we gonna count down?
Yes. Okay.
Well,
Figure 40.
I need to ask you one question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Does this movie feature any characters that were in the Amazon studying spiders with my mother before she died?
Yes.
So I cannot. Fuck.
Go. Okay. Hold on. My timer script opened up in the other window. I have to change my inputs and then fucking pull it over.
Oh, not your inputs.
Yeah.
Can I share one little daily, little sort of Charlie anecdote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earlier today I went to a sort of an antique flea market-y kind of thing I'd never been to before, and it was very lovely, except now one big giant glass thing full of Hitler stuff, and you're like,
Oh.
Ooh,
two
Hmm.
separate.
that's kind of all it
separate-
takes.
There were two Hitler display cases full of Nazi stuff,
Oh.
and it
okay.
also was with like an old it was like some Confederacy
Okay.
fucking.
I think that's bad, and that's a warning sign.
Yeah. That's a.
It's
that's a
not
get out
good.
moment.
I did buy a Mr. Potato Head from the 70s.
Is it Nazi?
No, there wasn't a swastika on it, at least that I can find.
Did you check under the tongue? It might be there.
Are we ready to
I
go,
did-
gamers?
I'm
Yes.
ready to go.
Okay, I'm gonna count down, and on 3, we're gonna hit the play button. Okay, folks at
Thank
home.
Everyone
yes.
watching at home playing the Madam Web home game.
With that, I'm going to also start the timer, so that will indicate for you guys where to sync up or everything. Hopefully, we're all gonna start at 0.
If this
Uh,
was Ghostbusters, you'd call it a Slimer.
No, I wouldn't. Okay, are we ready?
I hardly know her.
Okay, on 3, 1,
3.
2, 3. Maeve, I'm going to kill you.
Do it.
Maeve, I will be.
Download.
We've got the
Yeah,
lovely
yes,
Sony
not
logo.
Yeah, I want to
All
make
the
sure.
colors.
This is something I've
Official
noticed.
Yiffy movies.
Watching movies with people in different regions, I want to make sure that like the splash screens at the beginning are the same, so we're not like wildly out of sync. You're seeing the Columbia TriStar woman, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are currently
Yeah,
seeing
like
this.
doing a bunch of different
There's
versions.
100 around her.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot it's not
Yeah.
TriStar anymore. It's just Columbia.
It's because there are 100 women in the world, and they're honoring all of them.
I
That's
can't,
it. That's all of them.
I can't name 100 women.
And we have...
Doja
Okay.
Cat.
I want to be upfront about this movie. This is not a Marvel Studios movie. This is a Sony Pictures Spider-Verse movie.
right, so same deal.
This is
as
a
one.
movie made
But-
out of obligation.
But like, okay, you guys gotta understand how hard this movie wants to trick you into thinking it is a direct MCU movie.
Mhm.
I mean, Morbius did
Morbius
do the
did
same
that.
thing.
Yeah.
Morbius had like the tie-in with the Vulture at the end.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
doesn't
that
make any
was
fucking
what it-
sense.
No.
It's one of the goofiest. I love that they're trying to do the Sinister Six movie, but nobody has any actual nobody cares about Spider-Man. They're not bad guys. And Vulture
Yeah.
flies up and he's like, "Hey, you want to help me fight Spider-Man?" And Morbius like, "All right,
Yeah, whatever,
I
sure.
mean,
A
shit."
man
And
who's
then
a
they just
spider?
kind of don't.
Who is this spider
Oh,
man?
That looks like my camera. I have that camera.
Ooh.
Are
Is
you
that you?
a shutterbug?
I was for a very long time. It's not a Nikon though.
It's the Penguin. Oh,
Oh, careful. You know, it's interesting because the umbrella kind of mirrors the shape of a spider web.
Whoa!
whoa.
This movie
No,
has
so does that
layers.
spider web.
Oh my god,
Damn.
you're right. It's like everything's connected by some sort of web.
I thought
Okay,
you were close to finding
get
the
ready.
spider. Oh,
Don't
we're
fail the
looking at
QuickTime
a-
event. Get ready. Don't fail the QuickTime event. It's gonna happen.
What the hell are you talking about?
You'll see.
Event.
Get ready. The
Time
prompt's gonna
event
appear on
where a man
screen.
gets shot in the back.
Las arañas.
Las arañas.
Whoa.
People are going to be
Oh,
trying
so
to
we're-
desperately communicate with us in the chat.
God,
and
here
we-
it comes.
Not one of us is going to see it.
Las arañas.
Okay, can I just say the color grading is actually really good.
This movie has a lot. Oh, there it is. There's the QuickTime event. You failed.
Oh, what?
This movie has
What
really
happened?
good colors, especially when they're in the city, like the early shots before it turns into a Marvel movie.
What just happened?
So they,
Her baby
they-
kicker?
yeah, they cut in rather than her reacting naturally in the scene. They cut her reacting into the scene.
Oh,
So it's like you failed
why
the
is she
QuickTime
such a
event.
bitch?
That's really funny.
You know what I think is a very bad idea?
What was that?
Going on a research expedition into the jungle while heavily pregnant.
Okay, Maeve, there's gonna be spiders coming up. This guy's gonna do a thing.
Yeah, if she gets bitten by a
Oh, yeah, this
malaria
is-
mosquito, that
He's
baby's
going to throw
fucked.
spiders on her.
This is
Yeah.
the setting where we
Hey.
saw.
I will apologize in advance if I make
Here's
startled noises.
Oh, there's
Hey, here's my
arachnids.
question actually. Why do they have an umbrella open?
In the
It's
It's
rainforest.
wet in the
Rainforest.
rainforest.
Where
That's
is?
not how it.
No, it's not.
It was
No,
not
it's wet
raining.
there.
No,
Yeah, but it
at
could be
night,
at any moment.
It could rain. You know.
he has to take pictures of
That's
these
where the rain
spider
lives.
pictures.
Oh my God, she found the mythical
Oh, she
spider.
found it!
She found the
That's
spider.
crazy.
Man, if you hadn't just run off right
Whoa.
away, huh?
Hey, is
Wow,
it,
that looks like
Bad
shit.
Oh, it looks
That was
really
fucking
oh,
terrible.
oh, and this is where we jumped to when I checked the sound.
Mm.
Oh, I love
She
these,
should have been
these snap
kind of a dick
zooms.
to him earlier.
It's the spider pervert from the comics.
He's gonna use that spider to jerk off.
What?
This guy's very
What?
much like a crab
Okay,
bucket
I'm taking
dude.
a sip. I'm taking a sip. What the fuck is he talking about?
He's like,
He
my
wants the
family
spider.
suffered, so give me the spider.
I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
I
Oops.
don't want to
Why
kill
would he
cancer,
kill
I
the
want
other people and not
spiders.
kill her?
Oh, but Charlie,
So
he
he's
did.
He's a character
Uh-huh.
from the comics.
So,
Not in a way that matters.
I have no
It's
fucking
just
clue, actually.
His name.
I have never...
that the-
Oh my
Okay,
god.
Why would he not simply wait for her to put down the jar and then steal it and run?
Well, because he's not very smart, you see. But also, okay, but hold on. The movie portrays this guy later on as if he's the coolest motherfucker on the fucking planet.
The guy who shot everyone and ran away
Yes.
with the spider.
Yes. Oh my God, here they come!
God.
Here come the.
Las arañas.
Oh,
Oh my god! It's literally just a Spider-Man suit.
yep.
So he is Ezekiel
awesome.
Sims. What the hell is his? Does he have a superhero name?
Peter Parker appropriated this culture's costume.
No, it's
No, but the funny thing is that like he's
spider
never shown.
totems.
Like the thing is, he came up with it also entirely on his own. So maybe it's just like innately a design you're drawn to when
Yeah.
you're trying to be a spider.
Hello,
That
Squid
is
Girl.
legit
Welcome.
the reason. It's
The
the
CGI spider. I'm
it's
sorry. it
spider
looks like
totems.
The CG spider. I'm gonna be real. That is a beady long legs. Like,
Oh my god! Like from Pikmin.
I have
Yeah,
brought a
that is
woman
a
to
Pikmin
kill a
enemy.
spider.
I was gonna say it looks like it's from a fucking PS2 game.
It's not great, but thankfully, like that's like the most minimal CGI, except for one animation. I'm pretty sure they stole from like the Spider-Man PlayStation 4 game
Oh hell yeah!
that'll
Okay,
come into play later.
But they didn't steal the model for it because seeing that thing in the game made me freak the fuck out.
Looks
was
like
so
Ringo Starr.
Very bad.
Charlie, check the chat.
So Ezekiel
Someone's talking to me.
is in Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
He is the therapist from Across the Spider-Verse in that one scene
Wait.
during the chase.
Oh, like the
and
one,
here's- Oh my god!
the one
it's
who's
her.
like, who's talking about his uncle, and then
And yeah, and he's like giving therapy to the one Spider-Man, and then they crash through. Yeah, that's
Is
Ezekiel
this movie?
Sims.
that's
Is this movie
Hello,
a
my
period
Lord
piece?
fans. I see
yes,
you.
this movie is a
Yeah, it
period
is
piece.
90s.
No, it's
Whoa.
2003.
Yeah.
2003.
There is
Oh.
a Sony PlayStation Portable in this movie somewhere.
A friend has me
Oh,
watching
yeah.
Degrassi right now, Next Generation, and this is the same year that's happening. So
Oh
I'm
my
going
God.
to be like,
Whoa, 2003. I know that year.
Just for the record, if
I was alive.
if Adam Scott is Uncle Ben, I'm
I
gonna
was
blow my
born
brains out on the
then.
stream.
Adam Scott
Yeah,
already
Mark
played a
that
character
actor.
named Ben. He can't do it again.
I was just born.
Oh, I was 10.
How old was I in 2003?
I was.
Oh, is that Parks and Rec guy?
That's Parks.
That's Parks in Recreation.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
That's
Oh,
the guy everyone
Skitchin!
hates for some reason.
Oh my god.
There's a girl
There-
with attitude.
Okay. Were her lights on? Were the ambulance's lights going?
I think they were. They just didn't have any Foley going for a second
There is
there.
no way in hell an ambulance would be going slow enough to be able to stop
Mountain Dew mentioned.
and not plow right through her.
Yeah. But this is magic
then-
ambulance. It can stop.
Well, there's certainly a paramedics.
Okay.
hmm
All right.
Yeah.
Right, suck all the air out of the room. That's all.
Also, I was 7 at this point.
Wild.
I was 8.
Nice.
Mr. Ben Parker.
Oh, they just straight up say it, huh?
Yep.
Oh, Ben Parker.
They're like- Go ahead.
I thought it was Ben Schwartz.
As the acting in
Wait,
this
so I'm
movie.
really. So I'm
no,
really curious.
Who the
Wait.
who's the voice of Sonic?
That's Ben Schwartz.
Yeah, I thought. Why did I think Ben Schwartz was Ben Parker?
That would be.
Why did I think that?
That'd be funny and weird.
Wait,
There's
so
similar
so
comedic
that,
presences.
so that little kid is Ben Parker.
No.
No,
No, that's Uncle
her,
Ben.
her bud. This guy right here.
Oh, so that kid was like,
That kid is inconsequential. He'll never come back.
okay.
hmm
No, this guy with the douche beard is Ben Parker.
That is that a 2003 Mountain Dew? There,
It
there's
is.
no
It's
way
Code
that's-
Red.
That's what Code Red looked like then? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. They
I
should be
d-
drinking
I
those World
remember.
of Warcraft Mountain Dews with orcs on it. Obviously,
I
which would be
fucking
2006.
I wish there was Orc Mountain Dew in this
Oh,
movie.
fuck up some Chinese food right now.
God, I know.
I had Chinese food a few days ago. It was
Oh.
good.
I had some last week, and now I'm thinking, man, I could do it again.
I saw a
want
werewolf
chow
with a
mein.
Chinese menu in his hand.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
She's talking about peeing outside? What the fuck? What?
You can't do that when you're a girl.
I'd like to meet his tailor. What's her name,
His hair was
Ben?
actually perfect.
What's her name, Ben? Oh, they're never
Her
gonna.
name is Mary Jane.
They're not going to tell you.
Mm.
See, it's
Her name is Otto Octavius. She's very serious.
Her name is Gwen Stacy.
Ben, she wouldn't even be born in the current timeline of Spider-Man.
Her name is the Lizard.
Would this,
God, I wish.
assuming that May is the same age as him, would this be officially the youngest Aunt May on screen
It
or
probably
in
like
the movies?
I mean, that's what this movie wants you to think that, but hey, if you like Marissa Tomei, this is not the movie for you.
I think it would be even younger.
Do you remember
Hear
when
me-
fortune cookies
hear me
didn't
out.
have crypto ads in them?
You get to
What
write
if
your
this
own
is just
future.
a completely different
Oh.
Ben Parker?
Oh, this is just unrelated Ben Parker.
Yeah, it's not.
See, like this shot right here, this is a really good
you know?
shot. Movies don't look like
I
this.
don't know why she's walking
That
in the
is
street quite
a
like
good
that.
shot, honestly.
That is a good shot. It looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
The colors
Also,
are
she's
nice
just
in
very
this, yeah.
pretty.
I like the
And light
jacket.
from that street. Where...
Nia, with you saying this is a different
Is that
Ben
Mr.
Parker,
Dickovich?
the first thing I imagined was, oh yes, first name Uncle, last name Ben.
Yeah, that's Benjamin Parker. This is Ben Parker.
hmm
Also, I don't want to gloss over.
Why did they all
the,
just vanish like that?
I would like to not gloss over too much the fortune cookie scene that just happened, where she had the one that was like,
Unwritten.
"You will," and then it very clearly looked like it was going to say "die" or something, and then it was just smudged ink.
There
Like
was
an actual magic fortune cookie.
say you will do whatever a spider can.
Whoa, she used her spider powers to open that window.
I have always kind of thought about that, like how loosey goosey is the window that you can just do that.
Whoa.
Hi, Bubba. Milk.
Yes, milk.
Milk.
Gonna be shit in the
See, I thought she was pouring herself cereal, so when she was just totally fine with the
Don't
cat
give your-
drinking it.
Don't
She
give
had
cats
to-
that much milk. That's bad for them.
She had to get a cliche in there real quick.
That's a big ass cat.
I thought she just pulled a bunch of Kraft singles out of her pocket. I've seen this movie. I know what that is.
That's her family. She wrote
Pocket
that what it
cheese
was.
snack.
When will they finally make a movie where the main character just does a gummy and sits on their couch for a few hours?
No, but okay, but this is like a really cute room. You know what this has that Marvel movies doesn't?
Real set
They're
design.
using they have sets.
Well, and that's actually the beauty of this thing is that, like, aside from a few CGI only shots later, like, they're all practical and on a location. And I'm like, this feels insane. This feels like a real movie.
Also, the getting high and laying on your couch movies. If you ever watch queer indie cinema, that's where you're gonna find
Fuck
movies
yeah,
about eating a gummy
I
and
don't
just
want
falling
to see
asleep.
Joker. Speaking of that, I've been wanting to for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
This is my scary journal where I put all the horrible nightmares I have.
The scary book.
I like to imagine that one graphic just had a spider going really fast.
How did she get this?
It was like inherited from her mother.
How did her mother get
Oh, yeah,
it
how
out
did
of
she get it?
Amazon?
I guess they went back and like found the box and
Well-
were like, "This baby's going to want this box in
So-
like 20 years."
So, like, the Las Arañas found her, and presumably they were able to get her to some hospital or something, along with the corpse of her mother. Because she has a birth certificate from, like, Peru.
Mm.
Does she have her mother's corpse in the box too?
No.
Oh, that's fucked up.
When no, I am thinking
No,
about
it can't be.
the birth certificate thing is throwing me because that means they probably like delivered the corpse with the baby and just kind of said, "Figure it out."
Yeah, we technically don't exist, but here you go.
Oh my God! Is that the Oldsmobile?
Sam Raimi's Oldsmobile?
And therefore Uncle Ben's car?
Oh.
Oh,
I think it is.
Well,
That totally fucking is.
but that wouldn't make no sense, because that's not Ben's
Okay.
car.
No,
was
it's
not
not.
expecting that ending to the movie.
Yeah, it's over. Cut, print, done.
Web.
went bad.
She fell in the magic river.
Mm-hmm.
The magic web river full of spiders.
Oh, don't worry. It's venom.
It's river spiders.
It's anti-venom.
It's connecting them all.
I barely know what the fuck anti-venom is. I just know it's white.
It's that.
There,
Okay, Tom Parker.
there is like a sort of like Terminator subplot to this movie, but kind of not really.
Oh,
Who just died?
uh-oh.
We
Wait,
lost.
wait.
I think we lost Nia.
Oh, it might be
Yeah.
she might have had an internet issue. The power could have gone out.
Ah,
Oh.
She
Hmm.
said in the stream planning.
she's missing the most important scene, where all the MacGuffins are set up.
Okay, wait, was this supposed to comprehend any of that?
No, not right now, but
Okay.
Maybe
It makes
later.
sense in time.
That's
Yeah,
a
she's in
surprise.
general.
Oh, she's in general, yep.
hold
Wish
on.
you would have one vision of like a guy in red spandex fighting like a goblin man.
Welcome
What
back.
the fuck?
Oh,
Hello.
Hi, Nia.
okay, I can see the movie again.
We heard this in the flashback. It's like
Oh my
deja
god,
vu.
she knew this was going to happen with her magic
Oh,
spider power.
No.
It's connecting them all.
Uh,
Wait a minute. What?
Hang on a second.
so the rest of the movie is just going to be this scene on loop, right?
It is like Groundhog's Day if it was annoying.
It's like a 15-second Groundhog's Day.
Yeah. You gotta find out how to.
Obviously, an homage to the classic film, A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master.
You gotta find a way to break this loop. You have 15 seconds to do it. Good luck.
Well, I think she did find the right passcode, which was simply say her oxygen levels.
Gonna go home and watch Idol. Oh,
Whoa.
you know this movie takes place in the 2000s.
Idol.
2003. Who was on American Idol at this point?
Yeah, do you think we could pin down the exact day that Madame Web takes place?
Maybe again.
I'm sure they tell you.
But it can't be 2003. A guy is playing a PSP.
Maybe he has like an uncle that works at Sony.
Oh, of course.
Wasn't
like
there a
Aiken.
thing that this
Was
movie
in
was
the
supposed to
season
take place in a different year, but they changed it because they couldn't decide which Spider-Man it's supposed to be like?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that is true.
At the
Okay.
moment, it lines up with
Sounds-
Tom Holland, but if it was for Andrew Garfield, I can see how that might make a bit more sense.
It should be Andrew Garfield, but
It shouldn't. That is hilarious if they're specifically trying to line it up with the Marvel Spider-Man.
Oh,
Please.
Bryn. Oh, just you
Please
wait.
think this is a real Marvel movie. Please think this is a real Marvel movie.
Well, like Venom in the MCU is the most like backhanded.
Nothing.
Like, well, it's like they had to let him do it or whatever, so they could, for whatever they could do the big No Way Home or whatever. But like, he just like Venom goes, never turns into Venom, and just hangs out, and then
Yeah.
immediately goes back home.
He hangs out on a beach, someone explains the plot of the entire MCU to him, and then he fucks off. But a little bit of symbiote gets left behind. Dun dun
He's
dun.
behind his little Venom baby.
His baby.
but also because he's there
That's so
implies he
cool
knows
that
who
Tom
Peter
Hardy
Parker
got
is.
Impreg
but
with
that's
that.
what in the end of Let There Be Carnage, he gets blipped into the MCU, and they just see the ending of the second Spider-Man movie where Jameson is like blasting Peter Parker's identity, and then Venom's like, I hate this fucking prick. Let's go fight Spider-Man.
Is that supposed to be the same spider 30 years later?
Yes, that is the same spider.
Ow.
It's Magic Spider.
Where's my spider? They took my spider!
And I don't understand that all of these various
wait.
Spider-Womans in this
Uh huh.
are
Can we talk
only-
about how they aged up this actor by
Yes.
making his hair gray and
They-
nothing else?
They got the Party
changes?
City spray and just sprayed his hair white.
I didn't notice that until you fucking pointed that out!
God, I wish she was just throwing a goblin bomb.
Isn't this like the only scene where they're wearing their costumes?
Yes and no.
Awesome.
And because that one actress apparently is the most popular thing on the planet, they use this stuff heavily in the marketing.
Right.
So funny.
And this is my first exposure to that actress, so I'm like, I don't
Why
get
didn't you
it.
watch it?
Okay, wait,
Oh, I love
I
it.
can't fucking tell. Are those like the Iron Spider legs, or are those like actual large spider legs?
I
They
think-
were like Iron Spider legs.
Yeah, I think like two of them are techie, and then one has like psychic, the psychic Spider-Woman powers.
Okay. I thought they were getting weird with it. and
Julia
I wish they
Carpenter,
were
I
getting
think, is
weird
that one?
with it. When are we gonna get a fucking Spider-Man movie with
Can
the
also-
man
hey,
spider in it?
Can you appreciate all the Dutch angles in this fucking movie?
They're really going for it, yeah.
Yeah, I love 30-degree angles.
Oh god.
You ever get a hookup and you say this to
Oh,
them?
that's ADR. Oh boy,
Oh, that's real good ADR.
he is not saying that.
I wish they would do this for Batman and just have like a really young lady playing Leslie Tompkins. Just being like a therapist.
Mhm.
Her couch connects them all.
Wow, god damn it, Dee Dee. I wish you hadn't pointed out the Dutch angles.
It's everywhere, especially like with this scene in particular, because it's all supposed to be like manic and scary.
But it's not.
30-degree
once again-
angles are scary. That's not 90.
Like, it's
That's
bothering me
like-
how good the color and lighting is in this movie.
Yeah.
I want to pinch his little nipple.
The production,
Okay.
Those things away.
the production of this movie is like a real movie. It's just that the script is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about the Party City spray.
It's bad. It's so good, but it's bad. It's so good. What is that face?
I feel like I'm on a boat. Oh,
Oh, I knew it. She was going for a gun for some reason.
So she
Does
works
she
at the
will-
NSA, and he's trying to get like NSA passwords.
Oh, okay.
So is he actually supposed to be classic Spider-Man character Ezekiel?
Yeah, he's Ezekiel Sims.
I'm trying to think if I know who that is
Like,
or not.
You don't.
I don't know who
Okay.
anyone
It's-
is.
Okay, that
They
spider
should've-
totem nonsense. It's not worth knowing. That's my least favorite stuff about Spider-Man.
It fucking
and
blows.
that is the
Garbage.
entirety of like this movie. This whole movie is basically like, hey, the universal power of this spider, and it's like I don't the thing about Spider-Man. What made him cool is that he could be anyone. He was not special, but he just happened to become Spider-Man, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And so
Except
then
he
That's
has-
the whole reason. That's the whole reason Spider-Verse took off the way it did, beyond looking so cool.
And then the spider totem stuff is like, but what if you were destined by the spider gods to be this the whole fucking time, kid?
He's the epic. He's the
fucking
epic spider god person, and also his parents are secret agents.
Yes.
Yeah,
the
I
Clone
feel
Saga,
like
all
the
that
Red
nonsense.
Skull.
Oh,
Also,
Jacket. Can I have that jacket?
it's a good jacket. I want that jacket. That's what I'm saying.
I fucking hope they have not done any of the spider totem shit with Miles.
also, it's just generally way more fun if Spider-Man's powers aren't actually
Pepsi.
spider-related. He's just really into the theming.
Well,
Uh-huh.
because the I remember they tried to explain how his stickiness worked was like there was a molecular level that created like an
Yeah.
attraction, which is stupid. I like the Sela much better, but it doesn't
No,
make any
but
sense for
then-
shoes.
Because then, when they do that, one of the spider clones uses that power to just rip people's skin off.
And that
Hey,
that's
Hey,
creative. I like that.
Shout out to Mrs. Webb for being the only person to have a near-death experience and ask people and just like simply say, "Nah, it was fine."
Yeah, we're good.
This is a really important scene in the movie because it's the first appearance of Pepsi on screen.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh shit.
This is kind of a Chekhov's Pepsi situation.
Hey,
oh,
I
she's
think,
gonna hand that Pepsi to cops.
What are you saying, Nia?
I think this movie is just what happens when a Final Destination protagonist doesn't die.
It just goes on and
So,
on.
like Final Destination.
Hey, speaking of Spider-Man's
Yeah,
parents,
it's like from roughly this era, you know? She just doesn't go on the plane and doesn't blow up, so she's fine. And now she gets to be a superhero. Instead of
But so I do vaguely know
survive Rube
Final
Goldberg's.
Destination movies. That is the plot of Final Destination.
yeah, the whole thing is that death will eventually get you, no matter how hard you try to elude it.
Yeah, but look at her, she's fine.
Just quietly
I know-
name dropping.
Nia, we're 24 minutes into this movie. It's awfully early for you to be making that
Oh.
assumption.
Does it have a
How long is
name?
The movie. The movie's 25 minutes long, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
If she turns
Okay,
into an
so
old
it's
lady at
fine.
the end.
Well, are you guys not Madam Web yourselves? Because
I mean, Madam Web could be any of us, given
I
that
might
we are
be Madam
all
Web, but
destined
I'm
by
too
the spider
busy.
gods.
looking directly at the Pepsi and thinking about that one fucking ad.
When I watched X-Men First Class when it came out, I remember the whole movie thinking like, something's gonna happen to make Professor X bald because I completely forgot that he was in a wheelchair. I thought
the
Magneto's gonna
man
make it
bald.
bald, and that's gonna be the start of the trouble. Forgetting the other thing.
I like
Hey,
it more when he goes bald and that's when he gets his psychic power.
okay, but if I may, for this scene, real quick, they're playing a game where it's like, describe a pleasant memory of your mother. Her mother died in childbirth. You think she could say like, "Can I be excused from this game?" Instead, she just writes nothing and then makes it very awkward.
Yeah.
I
It's
like
a
the fact
party
that-
game. Like that's just
Okay.
asking for trouble.
The problem is I'm genuinely a little endeared to her character because of the fact that she greeted this with like, yeah, I mean, my mom died in childbirth, but it's fine. And it's like, I know people who talk like that. Like, that's
Well,
normal.
and she's like specifically like, "I'm sure you'll be fine, visibly pregnant woman."
I hope
Also,
your
the fact
son
that
never
they-
fights an octopus, man.
Did she at any point mention
Ah!
it's less that her mom died in childbirth more than she was shot?
That is.
Yeah, there was an evil spider bandit that shot
but,
everybody.
but she doesn't know that because she has no idea about the spider or anything. She doesn't
Well,
know her mother was
she knows-
murdered.
She knows about the spider. She just doesn't know about the murder.
The
Like she
Moida.
has to know about the spider, right? Because
Well,
there's all those journals.
She knows why her mother was in Peru, and that's
Mhm.
like all she knows was she's looking for the spider.
Hey, this movie's really weird to watch when you're only sort of half watching and riffing.
It's the first half of this movie I think is really good. The second half is buck wild.
There's nothing I've ever wanted more than to watch Spider-Man's baby shower.
This is such an alien fucking thing to me. Is this something that actually happens?
No, it's so that they can pretend they can like tease that they're gonna drop Peter Parker's name and then not do it.
Okay.
I will say that was like the most like I'm naming my kid Kaylee, like KEIGHLEIGH baby shower kind of stuff. Normally they're like fun, but this is also 2000 whatever. Hi Kim.
Hello.
Hey, Cam.
She probably can't hear us yet. But that's fine.
But yeah, that's the fact that they like. I didn't know Spider-Man's parents' names, but they name drop those names so hard. It's like, oh, that's because they're Spider-Man parents' names. It's like, oh yeah, well, Richard's away. It's like, oh, okay, I get
And
you.
that's the same name as the tiger in Life of Pi, Richard Parker.
He's doing secret agent.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't remember shit about Life of Pi.
Damn spot.
I read the book.
I also read the book. It was part of our curriculum.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I might have just done it for fun.
I would have liked to have
never
done it
saw
for
the
fun.
movie.
Having to do book reports on a book really makes you hate it.
Yeah.
Well, there was a tiger and a big island that was a lady, and
Cam, are you actually able to watch it? Because genuinely, I would be mortified if any of you were watching the stream but not also watching the movie.
I think that's funnier. No
Oh,
context.
it is really funny. It is really funny that she's missing the entire first half hour of this movie.
Okay.
Now you get the triage.
the whole point of this movie as like an exercise in like franchise is just it's about like Spider-Man was born.
He was.
Well, but
He
also,
didn't have
but
parents,
also,
he was a baby.
here's the thing:
Yeah,
the
Ruby
real
wasn't.
truth of these movies is that they were made so Sony could keep the Spider-Man adjacent license.
Yeah, to keep the licenses they had still.
I was thinking earlier in the shower that like the Craven movie is one of the only one of these that makes any sense, but it making Craven like a guy with his own movie steals the only important thing he ever does, which is to blow his head off.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have him kill himself now.
Isn't
Who the
that
fuck
movie?
is
Oh, I
Craven?
forgot that came out.
Oh, Neil,
It hasn't yet. It keeps
no!
getting pushed
Oh
back.
my god.
All right.
I will say that did not look like a particularly intense crash, but like,
No, not really.
but you know, to get T-boned by a semi-trailer probably doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
No, this is not Spider-Man's mom. Spider-Man's mom was in the scene previous.
What
This is the
Craven?
old lady from the cartoon.
Kem,
Craven the Hunter?
Kem, you
in
might
the
have been
future.
joking, but Spider-Man's mom is in this movie. She factors pretty
She's
heavily.
so- oh my god, the way the glass cracks, it's like a spider web.
That's fucked up. Why are there spiders in the windshield?
They live
It's
there.
like
For a
Char-
minute, I
it's
was
like
like, is that
Charlotte's
April
Web.
O'Neil's dad? Just because I completely
That's
forgot.
scary. I don't think spiders should be able to write.
I will
There's
say-
spiders in the windshield because this is a period piece, and there were still bugs like in the air that
Oh,
would get
yeah.
stuck in windshields.
Oh
There was just
god, yeah.
Enough
It's a
population.
poignant tragedy about how we don't have bugs anymore.
I know.
Can I also say,
Same.
when we're on the clock, this movie fucking breezes by. Watching this in the theaters, it was so goddamn, like, it dragged on the first time. The second time was, like, okay, but, like, I've got so much other stimuli going on. This movie is, like, banging.
This is why I thought Morbius was good, but the first time I watched it was because I was having a fun time with friends, and
Exactly.
I still...
The secret sauce of
Go ahead. You go ahead.
The secret sauce of Morbius is that as much as people like to meme, like he's a decent character, and the idea of a vampire superhero like works.
Until you get
This
to
is the
Moreland.
one that
like the individual like elements of the plot were kind of appealing. It's just that it was Jared Leto, and also
And also,
Well,
it was
it's
a
like,
Sony
be
Pictures
negative.
movie.
Mhm.
I have almost kind of a chip on my shoulder because it bugs me that people act like Morbius is one
What
of
is
these like
this
the
woman
new.
wearing?
That's 2000s accurate. I'd wear that.
100%.
People act like Morbius is like the new like Ed Wood movie. Like it's the new worst movie of all time, but like it's just a pretty
No,
like
It's just
bad,
a really
normal movie.
mediocre superhero
Yeah.
movie.
It's
Did I-
just
Does
that
a
one
couple of
person
things
tweeted
interesting.
Morbin Time, and everyone like I know people that actually, honest to fuck, believe that Morbin Time was in the movie.
God, I
Like-
fucking wish.
Did I
Like-
talk about how like when I watched that movie, I watched it as a Discord attachment, and it was so crunched and like compressed that I didn't even know Tyrese Gibson was in it till like the
Yeah,
hour and
I
a half
think
mark.
we did.
I have that entire movie downloaded as an app to my 3DS.
That what?
Um,
Also, just to be clear, so this guy, he's like, I saw a vision. These people are gonna kill me. We're gonna use NSA spying technology to find them as children and kill
How
them.
did he get the images out of his dream?
That's
He
that's
described
a-
them. He described them to her, and then she put the features into the database.
I would love to have seen that conversation played out on the
Also,
screen.
hey, can I say
the
something?
concept of this is fucking harrowing.
Hey, do you like this character on screen right now?
The lady?
Yeah,
Does she
She's
never show up
gone?
again?
she's never given a name, but she shows up a lot.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. That's
That's
so
even
cool.
better, yeah.
I should check the credits and see what her character's name is, because if it's just NSA hacker, that's stupid.
Oh my god,
Leather-
it looks like it says web in the
Girl.
background, but it's
It
just
does look like it's like whoa 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 whoa.
D, please. Do you answer me?
You talking to D or me?
D.
Mm.
I'm
What
trying to get food ordered, but D is the one who has the DoorDash subscription, so
order spiders.
He has to do
your
it.
I remember
house.
when I was trying to get Duck Donuts and it was like exorbitantly expensive, and they came in and said, "Give it to me, stupid," and then they opened their phone, it was like $30 cheaper.
yeah, that's about how it works. But also, this place will stop taking orders in like 20 minutes.
Oh.
So if they ignore me for too long, we're
just
screwed.
go bug them.
But the movie!
The movie will
I've
be here
never
when you
had
get
Duck
back.
Donuts.
Go
Duck Donuts is
order
great. I love it.
spiders.
Scrooge spotted.
Oh my god, they're watching. She's watching. What is it called? Christmas.
The Christmas Carol,
Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol.
Scrooge.
Because it's about seeing your own death.
Mm-hmm.
This is not set at Christmas though. She's just watched like. Let me think of what stories do I know are about seeing the future. Oh yeah, Scrooge. Let me pop in my VHS. Dee Dee, can I make a special request because I'm
What's
your
that?
silly little sweetheart and you love me so much?
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
Can we do this again, but for 2019's Joker?
I've
I-
never seen
I
2019 Joker.
genuinely
I-
don't like that movie.
I liked that movie until I watched Taxi Driver.
I'm not gonna say no, and like if this proves to be a format that works, which we're 30 minutes into it, so why not? I'm down to do it again. Yes, Cam, you should get another cookie. Go treat yourself.
Yeah,
Go.
It has
give
to
me-
be.
Get me a cookie
I'm
somehow.
because it's
devoid
just
of
a movie they
snacks.
can't watch.
I'm actually I do have snacks. I do have this. Come here. I've got a
Why
bag
is she
full of sour
watching-
crybaby candies that kill me.
Hell yeah.
Should I have some?
She's being
I'm
nihilistic
always-
about Scrooge. She has no Christmas
Whoa.
spirit.
She should have watched the Muppets version.
Oh my god, the popcorn and the glass fell just like a.
And then a
I-
bird flew into the window, making a web pattern.
I fucking thought that the popcorn shattered into glass.
I did too.
too.
The spiders got him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then the bird's gonna fly into her house.
Don't worry, Sexy's back.
No! Open the window again. Open the window. The bird's
Open the
gonna die.
window, you'll get a
Open the
friend.
window. You're gonna kill that bird.
Open the window, you'll get a new friend.
Hey, she turned that movie off. We watched her do
Open
it.
the window, get a new friend.
Open the window. Open the window. The bird's
Open
on
the
the way.
window, get a new friend.
And
The timing is impeccable.
Yeah,
and now that bird is gonna get Final Destination.
CG
later
bird,
on.
CG bird, CG bird.
friend.
Wow, that is the least realistic pigeon I've seen in a while.
That looks like from a PS3 game.
Actually,
I think
classic
it's gonna-
Spider-Man character, the pigeon.
I'm gonna drop a load
I
of
know.
girders on that bird later. Gonna be driving behind a truck full with a bunch of rebar and it's gonna fly right through the bird.
It's gonna do a balance beam routine and step on a nail.
Yeah.
That was my least favorite
It's
one.
gonna be in a stadium, and that is gonna collapse.
Oh no.
I forgot it's gonna be on a roller coaster and get decapitated.
Okay, but here's the question: do you think that she then proceeded to take the popcorn out of the microwave and break a glass again because she was too busy thinking about the pigeon?
Absolutely.
See, it's recursive. It's all connected.
That's the place from Madagascar.
Whoa, it is. Where's Alex the
Oh.
lion?
Wait, oh my
Where
god.
is the
Oh, hey,
other
it's that teenager with attitude.
When you call me out, can you call me Madam Web?
Okay.
Oh.
No. Madagascar is still 2 years away.
No.
Damn it! I wanted to see Alex the
Those-
lion.
those
his
whimsical
funny
animals,
adventures.
They haven't come through here yet.
Pretty sure isn't the
It's
Grand
so
Central
fucking
Station in like
funny
the
that you would
third
emerge
one
in the
where he
traffic without
wears
looking.
Neo, what was that?
the wig? Is the Central Station in the first Madagascar or in like the third one where the zebra wears the circus thing?
It's in the first one.
Okay, what's
Yeah,
the other
okay.
movie about animals from the zoo getting loose in New York? Because Disney had one.
Wait, the
There was,
attitude
Disney
teen.
Wild.
a second Disney. Yeah.
Wait, the skateboard kid from the earlier in the movie is one of the spider people. No way.
What? And the
Whoa.
girl talking up to through the door to that one guy is one as well. There she is. What? And the awkward
Madam
girl.
Web.
Actually, that is not gonna lie. Okay, that's actually some kind of cool setup.
Well, so
Like, I'll give the movie that merit.
all of the characters, like every character that's important in this movie, we've seen already. There's no new important characters.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah,
How do they become spider people?
the wild. Thank
Do
you,
they
Hazel.
steal that guy's spider?
Hey, Heather. Guess what?
Huh?
We're never gonna find out.
Oh, all right, there you go.
There should be a scene where J. Jonah Jameson is on the train and he's like, if I ever saw a spider guy, I would flip the fuck out.
Hey, Charlie.
Okay, it's the PSP.
Yes,
I fucking love that man looking up and without any context just saying, New York's a lot of crazy these days.
Yeah, like that's the thing. That I'm pretty sure that's something that everyone in New York City is always saying. Is like, wow, isn't New York City so weird?
So wacky.
It's crazy.
I wish that every prominent Spider-Man character was in this as like 10 years younger, just to have a like. You know, there's one thing about me is I'll never
Well,
be a goblin.
I'm wondering, like, if you
Count on that.
if you do a zoom in on that newspaper, that Bugle newspaper, is there gonna be like a byline, like, you know, story by Eddie Brock? Like, maybe.
Do you think Dr. Connors
Wait,
will show
no,
up
Eddie
and have
Brock
a
wouldn't be
car accident?
alive yet.
Eddie Brock in the Eddie Brock in the the Tom Hardy one, he's like 30 something.
He'd be in like college,
Oh, I guess.
high school,
yeah.
maybe.
Oh.
Also, hey, one thing I really like about this movie, they show a lot of casual murder, like a lot.
Yeah, like that guy just
Yeah.
because
But is
they
there
can
any
frame it as
blood?
like, oh, but she's going to prevent the murder from happening. You just get to see shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what makes this movie awesome.
I think it's really funny that they're showing a lot of casual murder in this, but they did not show any blood and fucking venom.
Well,
And
the
he
movie
bites
where
cops' heads off.
he eats a guy's head. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the biggest tell that this isn't a Marvel movie.
They wasted Carnage so bad in that second one.
Well, it blows my mind how little of that movie, like, Venom and Carnage, like, interact. It's not until the final fight that they actually even, like, are on screen at the same time.
They don't care about each other at all. No, that I hate Carnage and Venom too,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate the whole like. The whole thrust of the character is that, you know, Venom and Eddie are two different people, but Carnage is one guy, and they change it to where Carnage is the one that's like out of sync with his symbiote, and that's how they beat him.
That's fucking dumb.
Wait, what? Did
It
he
bugs
just,
me.
What, did he? What?
What?
That
No,
guy
he,
just walked in, sat down next to someone on an almost empty train, said, "Hey, where we going? Mount Vernon?"
It's
And
like
the
the
train
fucking.
went going to Mount Vernon, and he gets up and leaves.
It is. It's like the fucking urinal meme.
Why did he sit next to her? This train is empty.
I can't think about the fucking urinal meme without they got the one where the guy pissing just gets consumed by the group.
oh yeah, like 30 dudes show up.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Also-
30 dudes show up at his urinal
This-
and then he's gone.
This train is nice. Why is this train so nice?
Because it's not like a subway train. This is like a train to like the off
Okay, that
Staten
was
Island
funny.
and shit.
That's a very good way to get someone to not die on the train, is to take their shit and just walk off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is it weird to think that the blonde girl looks like she's like a porno version of a normal girl?
Well,
No, you're absolutely right.
the outfit is not winning any favors, especially with how short that skirt is. It's like no real person would wear this, but then it's also the 2000s.
Her hair gives me K-pop vibes.
Well,
But
that's
again-
classic Spider-Man character, the K-pop bandit.
See, what I think makes it kind of weird is like that's Sydney Sweeney. That's like the actress that all the people are like, look, she's showing her cleavage, therefore the wokies lose. But then it's like they're trying to make her look like a 16-year-old, and that kind of makes it weird.
Right. They know that was Cindy Sweeney.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I never knew this actor existed before this movie, and now I'm like, I don't get the hype. All I've ever seen her in is Madam Web.
Oh,
There's a
I
guy.
like that this movie
Well-
suggests that a natural part of having spider powers is that you just like there is one Spider-Man costume design,
Mm-hmm.
and anyone who gets spider powers independently like lands on that Spider-Man costume design. And there's actually nothing special about Peter Parker at all.
yeah. Oh no, yeah. Peter Parker is just
Mhm.
there's nothing special
Okay.
about Peter.
It's like
I'm gonna be real. A big weakness of mine. No matter how mid it is, I am a huge slut for like set pieces on a train, even if they're not that great.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
you'll love Joker.
Trains are cool.
Trains are cool.
That didn't happen on the subway. That happened on a bus, I think.
No, it's the subway.
Michael Wayne, hello.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I mean, like a bus.
Where Joker
is like
joked all over those people.
Yeah, he
Cam,
joked on them.
Cam, the easiest shorthand, just say that's evil Spider-Man, but
No.
it's not Miguel. It's just evil Spider-Man.
It's also besides Spider-Verse, Miguel is not evil Spider-Man.
No,
Okay,
Miguel.
yeah.
Miguel is like he's just like a more extreme Spider-Man who's not afraid
Yeah.
to get his hands dirty.
okay. For anyone who jumped in a little bit later, the guy who is chasing them, the very first thing we see him do is he like Madam Web's mom finds a spider in the jungle, puts it in a jar, and he forcibly grabs the jar out of her hands after shooting a bunch of people, and then just fucks off.
He runs. He
Why
runs
did-
away like a coward.
Wait a minute, does this movie suggest that there's a spider that naturally has radioactive spider bite?
Yes.
Yes.
Charlie,
Yeah.
wait, you've
Oh.
been watching since the beginning.
Yeah, Charlie,
I
it
didn't
is-
realize that spider gave spider powers. Fuck off.
Yeah,
I really want to see him in that fucking wig that they put him in
This-
again.
This
The,
movie is
uh,
actively hostile to the concept of Spider-Man, and it's a Spider-Man. It's a movie to prop up Spider-Man.
the antagonist, by the way, Cam, is well-known and famous Spider-Man character Ezekiel Sims.
Shut up. Also, hey, do you like this cab? Do you like
Do I
this
like
cab?
this cab?
This is a nice looking cab.
This cab is
Oh.
in the movie for longer than some of the characters.
That's awesome. That's
They should have
so
just
cool.
put Moreland in it, so Dracula would be the bad guy.
I don't. But they can't do Moreland and Morbius at the same
They
epoch.
can't
Comics
do.
did.
They can't do Moreland without Spider-Man. Like I know that's been something that's said about every single one of these movies, but like I don't think you can do Moreland without Spider-Man.
Wait,
I
okay,
think
so
you should do Moreland with Spider-Man.
question.
I think we should leave the whole thing.
I mean,
leave
yes,
the
that
whole
is
thing
true.
Out.
Bryn, what's your question?
So, is the idea here that in trying to kill these three random people that were going to kill him in the future, eventually he kind of was the reason they know each other at all?
Yes, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
That's fun. I like those.
Yeah, it's a good old
Because
old
he shot
Macbeth.
Which also means that her Cassie Webb, her entire point of her entire role in this movie is just being the lady who was there to make these three meet each other, and that's her job.
Mm-hmm. She's the Nexus.
Yeah, she's like Mad Max. She's like Max Rockatansky. She's the observer. She's not the main focus.
The
of the movie.
viewpoint. through
Except
which,
she is the protagonist of the movie.
Well, yeah, and so's
Okay, no,
Max.
here's the thing. She is the tapestry. The other three are the spiders, and she is
Tapestry.
the web.
Well, it's
Okay.
I have a very easy way to explain it. Her web connects them all.
Mm.
Okay, but now the entire city thinks that she just abducted these children, which is not incorrect.
I like they
Oh,
just
yeah,
believed her. Your Uncle Jonah.
Yeah, there's the
I know him.
there's the reference.
So does that mean that? So,
I love my black niece.
Also,
so her
okay,
dad's the astronaut then, right?
but can I also say something? They have no idea how they're being tracked. Like, they have no idea that the NSA technology is being used to track them. So the fact that she just took the phone and threw it out the car is
Well,
fucking
no,
insane.
one of the
Just in
other
case.
kids. One of the other kids just said, "I hear you can track us with those."
But also, like, if this is years before it came out that the NSA is like wiretapping and shit. Like, this would be so far out of their minds, they would never have thought this.
She's just carrying out
Yeah.
the Butlerian jihad.
Well, her
I-
uncle
She
is
read the
Jon-
script.
Her uncle is J. Jonah Jameson, though. Maybe he's like doing a piece.
Maybe-
And if her uncle's is Jameson, then her. No, wait.
No, Jonah's son.
Jonah's son
is
is
the
the
astronaut.
Right.
Oh, right.
He's also a werewolf.
Yeah, he sure is.
That is true. He's also dead? No, that's in the Tobey Maguire ones that he's dead.
Is he? I thought.
Yeah, he dies in Spider-Man 3 when Venom crashes.
So
Oh.
you did say we're supposed to think like that this guy
What?
gets framed as like cool?
Yeah.
Does J.
Well,
Jonah
okay.
Jameson's son die in Spider-Man?
We're gonna get back to that, but to your point, Brent, like the movie goes out of its way to like say this guy is suave, but his acting doesn't portray the way the movie is trying to like frame him.
Like he is a snotty little bitch.
Yes, but like he gets a fast car, he wears a lot of suits, he has a nice apartment. Look at how cool this guy is. But then he's just like a nerd who just anyway.
I'm sorry. No, I want a scene in Spider-Man 3 where it's just J.K. Simmons like, God, it should have been me.
Okay, Heather, is that in like
wanna
the Heather, is that in the director's cut? Because I've seen Spider-Man 3 like 17 times.
I think I might actually be thinking about Venom.
Because
I
like
think he dies in Venom.
the Venom symbiote in Spider-Man 3 just comes down on a rock. It doesn't come down on the spaceship or anything.
I am absolutely thinking about
It just
Venom.
beans Jameson's son and it never comes up.
Wait, I like
How
that
the
she's
fuck
just
did they
getting.
get that?
I like that she's
cab
just
in
getting
there?
dunked on by a bunch of teenagers now.
That's the most realistic part of the movie.
Like they're
Yeah,
all
no,
just
they-
like, hey, wait a minute, you could leave your junk mail out.
That cab is pristine, and they somehow managed to get it off-road into the middle of the woods.
In New York. How fucking far out did they drive?
Well, they're I guess they left the city.
Good
so-
read, good line read.
Just call me Madam Web.
My web connects us all.
That just happened.
I'm gonna be thinking about that forever. I love the idea that they would do a Spider-Man movie where Jameson's son dies.
Well, he'd find some way to blame it on Spider-Man.
It's not even funny. He's just very upset.
Spider-Man killed my son in the spaceship. He's behind this. I know he is.
Parker's like, man, I can't imagine being around Jameson now that he thinks that Spider-Man killed his son. Anyway, it's time to go in. And Jameson's there. Oh, hey. just put the pictures down.
So what are we, some kind
There's
of
like a
Madam
noose in
Web?
like the background.
I do have to say, really ambitious to write a superhero movie about someone who has no control over when her powers happen, and they are invisible to everyone around her.
It's the classic
Isn't-
first act jitters.
Isn't that the
Yeah.
plot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Kinda.
And also Multiverse of Madness, kind of?
Why that one?
Because America Chavez, her whole thing is that she can't control her powers.
Oh,
So
I
she-
thought the invisible
No, but
powers
it's also
thing.
very important that there's absolutely no reason for the majority of people around her to believe her. And so it's this entire movie of her just going like, no, guys, I swear I
But
can see
for
the
real,
future.
please, you gotta believe me.
Why did they let her take them to the forest and then get all like upset about it? Like, you let yourselves be kidnapped.
It's a bit late for that!
Um,
Did we bring
hey,
the pizza in?
while we have
She's
this,
like, hey, I'm going to leave you in the woods for 3 hours. I promise I'm going to come back.
while we have this
How
moment, I just want to make a brief announcement. Folks at home watching, at the 1 hour mark, which I'll be making sure that we're all informed of when that's coming up. We're gonna take a little break because the movie's 2 hours long. So in about 8 minutes now, we are going to pause the movie and do a little break, just to make sure we're all aware.
Hang on, I just
Wait, is
realized
the road
something.
just right there? They're like 5 feet from the road.
Oh my god.
There is a
Out
path.
in the
I think
great
they're in like
New York City wilderness.
they're in a campsite
Yeah.
or something.
Okay.
Wait, so now they're just
I-
like sharing their. Oh, I see. We're very quickly getting like characterization of these three.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized something important, I think.
What's that?
This is a superhero movie set in the 2000s. When's the basketball scene?
The basketball theme.
What the fuck are you talking
The
about?
Maeve.
basketball scene where she uses her new powers to play basketball really good.
I know what
I-
you're talking about.
What are we talking about?
like in
What
how
did that
like
mean?
in the Amazing Spider-Man, Peter Parker dunks on Flash Thompson, literally.
Yeah, and like how in Catwoman she plays basketball really good.
Oh,
And like how in Daredevil he plays basketball
are
really
we gonna
good.
have to watch fucking
Wait,
Catwoman
or-
on this program?
No, I'm especially
The
okay.
other superhero movie, in Flubber, where Robin Williams attaches Flubber to all of his nerd friends, and they get really good at basketball also.
Awesome.
Hey, Lover is a superhero movie?
It is now.
Yeah!
Alright.
You know, it kind of does have the structure of a superhero movie.
Did she just
Now,
pop
this
her
movie-
plates off and then just walk away like they're not
Yes.
resting directly? Okay.
Also, I'm pretty sure most cab companies have had their cabs tracked by this point in time.
Yes. Absolutely.
Now this
Like that.
this movie is a big piece of shit. Let me tell you why. They should have had "Hero" by Nickelback in it.
You mean the song that was written for Spider-Man 1?
The song from Spider-Man 1 should have been in this. It's period appropriate. She would be listening to Nickelback.
Do you think
What?
do you think she's seen Spider-Man?
The existence of Hero by Nickelback implies that the Spider movies do exist.
They say that a hero will save us.
When I was little, I remember my cousin pulling up a Mario AMV
No.
with that song in it.
Come
And when
on.
she heard "I am so
Awesome.
high I can hear heaven," she clicked away real fast because she thought he meant that he was on drugs.
Spider-Man had been out for a year by this point.
Oh, but wait. It's
This
the
is
one...
just like that movie, Spider-Man.
Just like the ceiling guy. Okay.
I'm realizing other implications. If Sam Raimi exists in the universe, so does Darkman.
Liam
Yeah.
Neeson's Darkman?
Yeah.
Okay,
Evil Dead
so
exists.
Oh, but wait, Cassie,
I am
what are you doing?
I'm having the very weird moment of realization
Mm-hmm.
hmm
that I genuinely really like this protagonist.
She's trying to do it. She's doing the thing.
Like I like she's in the wrong movie, but I like her.
Okay, in the first couple scenes, like with the ambulance and everything, I didn't think she was doing a very good job, but she pulls it together and she makes this character fun.
hmm
This movie is gonna
Really?
shit all over that.
Remember all the marketing where she was just going around to every interview being like, "Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of killing myself." Movies are bullshit.
She tried so hard. God bless you.
Not so far.
Dakota Johnson is her name.
Mhm.
And it was like, "Are you friends with other girls?" And she's like, "Nope, not really." They hung out
Oh, it's the
without me.
guy.
He had a shitty mustache in the 70s.
Oh my god, she did just leave them in the forest and
Yep.
run.
And she
Yeah.
bailed.
That's badass.
That's awesome.
Like it's not often that you get.
Serial killer that, like,
Awesome.
gets-
It's not often that you get a superhero movie where the lead is just a complete ditz whose powers are barely helpful.
She
Yeah.
has like schizophrenic episodes that tell her to kidnap 3 young women and drop them off in the forest. They find like a bunch of skeletons like out in the woods
Oh my
of just
God.
The past people she's done this to.
Hey. Question: what is the fire for?
To keep them warm
Warm.
on this hot New York summer day.
Yeah.
I assume one of them was just like, I bet I could figure out how to make fire, and then did it.
Well, that's her spider power. Fire.
Yep, like the fire was already going when Madam Web left. like in the background.
Can I also say, I don't remember her name, but the one wearing the yellow shirt, you can always see that I eat math for breakfast is perfectly framed in every single shot.
Very important that you can see that.
Hey, also, I like that they're color coded.
Well,
Mhm.
we'll get
Never mind.
we'll get to that.
What do you think? What do you think? What about her mom? What the fuck kind of question is that? If someone goes, I live with my dad and his wife and her kid, I think you can just kind of piece together that maybe someone's not in the picture.
I'm just not fucking imagining like the follow-up question that being, oh, divorce or car wreck.
Oh my goodness. It's a flow chart.
We have to take
Yeah.
care of ourselves. I
Divorce-
like how they're
Hey,
rebelling and going AWOL within 2 hours.
Hey, they were left behind. Like Kirk Cameron, they got left behind.
They are leaving that open fire in the woods. They are leaving the fire in the woods.
Smokey Bear would be so
Unattended.
disappointed.
He just casually referenced the Incredible
Oh.
Hulk.
hey, question. Okay,
Yeah?
so I'm not American, and I don't know if this is like a thing. Was hangry a word in 2003?
I never heard it.
So.
I was
I
probably
doubt it.
I would not be surprised.
capital letters. It's all fine.
Do you think Madam Web right now is having visions of a forest fire?
Hazel, they've been walking for a very long time.
Need to go visit my favorite 4-star diner, the 4-star
Wasn't
diner.
it half a mile?
Hey, 1 minute and 30 seconds before we take our break, by the way, just letting you know.
Okay.
The only diner in the middle of the forest.
Oh, the New York Times.
They're like in
Goodness.
Oregon now.
Daily Bugle.
They just wandered into like Twin Peaks.
I think this is the plot to Hansel and Gretel.
I can't.
Is it?
You're just out here.
I'm getting ready to stop the countdown the second I also
Yeah.
pause the Xbox.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
very
you got it.
nervous. I'm so nervous I'm gonna fuck it up.
Don't fuck up.
I don't want to hit reset. I need to hit stop.
Ooh, this looks
Don't fuck up.
really good.
All right, we're at 60
Oh,
seconds now.
Yeah.
From the pause. Cool.
I will give us a 30-second warning, then a 10, and then I will count it down from 5.
I can also just see the timestamp on mine.
That's also true. Okay, that's a good point. Okay.
Yeah.
I could fuck up some diner food right now.
I've been thinking about diner
honestly.
burgers for like the last week and a half.
I'll take you to a nice
I
diner.
30 seconds, gamers.
Whoa.
I miss diners.
It's been a while since not since I was down with Heather did I go to a diner.
Do you like
Uh,
not have them where you're from? 'Cause we
No,
have a
they're
lot of them
everywhere. I
around
just
here.
don't go to eat like breakfast. 10 seconds.
We sort of have equivalents, but not like with American diner food.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, wow,
Two,
that headline came out
one.
fast.
Pause.
Whoa.
Okay. Okay. Get up, get your drinks, get your water, do a little tinkle, and we back. 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
Cool.
Mhm.
Okay.
Totally.
I'm gonna get up, and there's no bagel behind me. I'm just gonna leave
Alright,
this screen
I'll see
up.
y'all in a couple minutes.
Yup.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, when are we coming back?
I mean, I'm not gonna start till everyone's back, but like 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
All
you
right,
know.
cool.
Don't
You got
rush. Don't fall in. But anyway, back in a few, gang.
Don't fall in. Anyway, so in my area, I don't think there's any fucking independently owned diners anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah, they all got like
There's-
bought out, and they're now all like a chain.
There's one I
It's-
really like. I go there a lot because it's a 24-hour joint. But it's funny because it's like a classic American diner, but it's owned by like straight up real deal like Greek people, like fresh from Greece. So it's all like like burgers and all that stuff, but then also just like really obscure Greek food
That sounds
and all
good.
of the it's great. It is the best, but all the staff have like heavy accents and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
City Cafe?
Yeah.
Look at the gigantic cake.
They also sell these big giant fuck off cakes. Will you run get the pizza, please?
You know, I don't fucking like cake at all, honestly.
I think they pies too.
I have no idea why. I just never fucked with cake.
You're defying the words of Donkey.
I am, yeah.
Cakes have layers, and everyone likes cakes.
I won't eat it.
Everyone likes parfait. I don't like parfait, so
I tried a parfait and it was not good, but no, it's probably just because it was not well made. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like cake. I think it's like a combination of taste and texture problems. It's fucked
Bagel
up.
spotted.
Bagul.
Sorry, I just got back from the bathroom. You don't like cake?
No, I don't like cake.
Oh, man, well,
I think more than one person who said they don't like cake.
that's a shame.
I mean, I'm not missing out on anything. If I'm at somewhere that has cake, it's like, okay. If it is like a situation where I'm being kind of socially pressured to eat cake, which has happened
bring it
more
up?
than once,
Oh, up there. I'll put them up. Mine are up there.
I will just try and take a fucking corner piece and then eat the frosting.
What do you like? No, for real. Like, what is your dessert? Like, what kind of desserts do you enjoy?
Big glass of milk.
Well, milk is not a dessert; it's a meal.
Mm.
Milk is a meal.
The way my girl serves it, for sure.
Okay. Like dessert wise, I just get like ice cream or like pie or something. It's good.
Chocolate pie, the best thing in the world.
Oh, I don't like chocolate that much.
Okay. All right.
The problem is that like a lot of the time chocolate is too rich and it fucks with me.
I get
I have,
that. I
like-
get that. My brother doesn't
Yeah.
like desserts really.
Mhm.
Have returned.
Some people just don't mess with that stuff.
Yeah, I think I just have a very like fucked up autism palate, honestly,
There we go.
and
I'm
that is
here.
like most of my problems.
Who's
Hello,
here?
Dee.
Hi, you talking about parfait?
We were talking about desserts.
Wolf, don't step
and
on the
my
keyboard.
Fucked up palates.
Oh, Bagel can't actually be on the desk. I'm afraid she's gonna step on a button that kills the stream. Last week we found out. No, 2 weeks ago. We found out that. No, literally last week we found out that a bunny can destroy my webcam, so Bagel could do it too. Okay, goodbye.
I saw that clip. Yeah, that was good.
I forgot how time works. I'm like, when did that fucking happen?
But yeah, Dee,
Hi.
do you want to hear something?
Sure.
I don't like cake.
That's fair. Cake is so very specific. I need the right one, the right flavor, and the right preparations and all that. I'm much more of a pie person myself.
Yeah, you get it. You
But, like,
understand.
Pie is also very like situational. You know, I like a strawberry rhubarb or like an apple pie. I'll eat it happily. But like, I will go out of my way every single day of my life to get a banana cream pie because I fucking love it so much.
I don't think I've had banana cream.
Banana cream pie fucking rules, especially when you get
They-
real banana chunks in there.
Do
Ugh.
you have banana pudding in other parts? Like, do you have banana pudding?
Yes, but I don't like
Is that a
banana
southern
pudding.
thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, we can get on, like, you can get it at store shelves and stuff. I would prefer, like, with the crust and the cream and real chunks of bananas and maybe some shaved chocolate on top, dark chocolate, then, you know.
Pudding has crust. Oh, also, hi, I'm back.
Hi, we're talking about
Hey,
pie. We're talking about, like, banana cream pie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that makes more sense.
Mhm.
Do you like
We
chocolate
don't really, we don't really do pie over here.
Like chocolate custard pie?
Like Hershey pie, you know, like Reese's pie.
I've had it
Fucking
once.
Hershey's pie.
It was incredibly rich and I didn't care for it. Have you guys ever had flapper pie?
No.
That
is
sounds
that?
like something. I think I know what that is.
I think it's like literally a Depression era dessert. It's just like cream and like cream and brown sugar.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You ever had shepherd's pie?
Yes, I've had
Yeah, I
shepherd's
wanna
pie.
try it.
Shepherd's pie is
I-
very good.
I want to fucking try it. It sounds so good. I like meat.
Shepherd's
meat
pie, yeah,
too.
shepherd's
Just
pie,
like-
meat pie in general. I'm really a fan of.
Oh, we've got a thing that's kind of like shepherd's pie, but instead of potatoes, you use ripe plantains for it.
Okay.
Oh,
Like the
okay.
upper crust, it's like rich and sweet, and it's really good.
I ate a
Where do you
plantain for the
live?
first time like
Plantain
last week.
Planet?
So we all talked at
I'm-
the same time there.
I'm in Puerto Rico, so like
wow.
everything is plantains here.
Hmm.
I did not know that. That is cool.
I love
I don't
plantains.
pop out while we're doing this.
Have you guys
Aren't those
ever
big
had-
funky bananas?
Yes.
I thought they were small bananas.
Oh, they're huge bananas. Basically, you take it's a kind of cultivar of bananas that is huge and starchy, and not like as sweet. So basically, it's like if a banana tree made potatoes instead.
Interesting.
I gotta send King Kong to Puerto Rico. He will love it.
Yeah. You can prepare them unripe, and then you can have a savory dish. If you do them ripe, then you can have like a sweeter dish that still like fits for like a main dish, like part of a main dish, because it's a sweetness that's not like ass cloying.
Mhm.
And you do not eat them raw because they are horrible raw. Like they are a cooking thing.
Mhm.
You gotta bring out the
Also, they're
flavor.
Also, they're really hard to peel.
Are they like kiwis that you just don't bother?
What?
Oh no, you have to peel them.
I like that they're like the people watching this have been talking in the chat this whole time and not like we've not engaged with them.
I'm I'm reading it and like Kem, I'm seeing everything you're saying. Hazel, I'm seeing everything you're saying.
Mhm.
This is how a Twitch chat should be.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like
Kind of doing its own thing.
yeah, you guys have an ecosystem all your own. You're on the stream. You're on the screen. You're just you're like a little ant farm.
I just remembered something from when I fucking worked at Kroger.
Go ahead.
So we had like a big part of like being a grocer is like, oh yeah, fucking people are constantly buying bananas for whatever fucking reason. So just like always keep that stocked, right?
Don't ever let the bananas deplenish.
Exactly. But right next to that was like the plantains, and no one ever bought them. And my manager said something to me, and I'm not sure if that's right, but
I
Um,
also just said
they
the word.
said they
deplenish. It's
said
not a real word.
that plantains are like potatoes. You don't need to replace them.
That's
That
not
sounds-
true. Like they're a little.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are a little bit sturdier than regular bananas, but so potatoes are a kind of tuber, which means that they're technically like a stem, which is why they don't rot because they're made to grow.
Mhm.
Plantains are a fruit. That shit is made to rot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to acknowledge it too much. Question: do we want to get back to the movie? Because it
Well-
seems like everyone.
Before we do, do you think if I had
Oh,
this
we
mirror
want
in
that.
the background, just kind of showing like an incredibly blown out version of the movie, do you think that'll get me banned? It's so small.
There is no way people are going to be able
know.
to see anything.
Oh, Bagel. She's doing something.
Bagel in the stream.
What is she doing?
Hello.
Oh,
Okay. Yes, I'm ready to get back when you guys are. I have my
She's
timer ready.
Oh, what's she got? She's looking around at something.
Yeah, I think she's playing with a hair elastic. No, that is the arm of a pair of sunglasses that I broke last week.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you for
New
finding
kid.
that for me. I'm
It's a
gonna-
bagel toy.
I'm gonna step on that the second the stream is over.
Oh,
no.
can you? Can I ask you a flavor? Actually,
Me?
yeah.
What's up?
Can I watch this movie with you?
Yes. What are we not
I
doing
think
that?
that might have been a segue to resume the movie.
And
I
I
think check
watch
out
this movie with you.
rotting plantains in a Midwestern Kroger.
Heather, I don't understand what you're asking me right now.
Well, oh, Squitches, bagel, Squitches. Go grab the me.
Oh, can you? Yes, of course you can.
Yay!
Actually, I framed you perfectly, but you're like right behind me.
So framed, in fact, the
Yes.
opposite of perfect.
Well, I made my bed and I put all the plushies out to make them all look kind of cute and good and fun. And one just fell over.
That's Heather.
Yes, I'm
Heather on
good.
screen.
Okay. Are we ready to go?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. On 3, I'm gonna start the film. Okay. Folks
Yes.
at home. Folks at home, get ready,
Yes.
get ready. Alert,
Yes.
alert, alert.
Start the movie again.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
I'm the heroic redneck that's gonna save you, girl.
Heather, you threw me for such a fucking loop. My goodness.
I still want to know how that headline came out in the span of like 2 hours.
Hey, hot off the presses.
I know how. Like, one of them is the niece of like a pressman who
Yeah.
owns a newspaper.
Oh, true.
Does having the blue lights
like-
mess with my eyes? I don't have them
And
on all the
also-
time.
And also, one of his writers probably got bitten by a radioactive spider to have Madam Web powers.
And I will say,
crazy.
pardon me, because I have my lights going, like the area I'm in and the stuff I'm looking at is lit normally. The blue lights are all behind me. But when I'm like active and doing stuff in here, it gets kind of weird. I wouldn't like take a nap with them on, but you know, they can also be other colors. I just think that blue complements my skin the best, honestly.
This movie really likes to just spin the camera 360 degrees.
Oh, it's crazy.
It
They have,
loves
So
it.
cool.
they're like, we know everything. We read a book on filmmaking, and we're gonna do everything.
I don't think if I had a vision of 3 attractive young women in tight costumes killing me, I don't think that I would hunt them down and like
Huh?
shoot them.
That's like every other
Goddamn
night for me.
Overhead crane shot was also a Dutch angle. I'm so fucking pissed.
I'm gonna try, Heather, every time you talk. I'm gonna try and bob your rabbit up and down and make it look like you're here with me.
Hey, Heather.
Hi.
What do you think about a standard shot going into a Dutch angle, but they don't cut it all, so they just move the camera 30 degrees?
That's fine. Dutch angles are all about when you're using them. Like,
Yeah, but
they're
what if
really
they're just, like,
effective.
at
And
a
what
wall?
the fuck are they doing?
Haven't you ever seen someone dance
Hey.
on a table before?
I mean,
Honestly,
They're drunk on hash browns.
Basically at Waffle House, so I guess it makes sense.
I'm sorry, did you
You
just
know-
say prop hunt hash browns?
They're drunk on hash browns.
drunk on prop hunt
Oh.
hash browns.
Okay, so this is something that happens often when a movie is bad and everyone tells you it's bad. I am pleasantly surprised by like the marketing and the way everyone talked about this movie made it sound like Cassie Webb was gonna be like this really tacky mastermind, and she has no fucking idea what she's doing.
Yeah,
which,
no, like, I really
you guys
appreciate
Oh, it's a
pointed out.
broken neck.
That's
Hazel
crazy.
says tamest Waffle House experience.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, again, like Nia, like I say often, this is my favorite 7 out of 10 movie, I think. I genuinely enjoy my time with this film. I've seen it 3 times at this point, for context. If I haven't mentioned that, folks at home.
Like, I will say, I apologize for, like, comparing this to Morbius so much, because Morbius was trying to capture the stylings of
Oops.
a Marvel movie. This one is more trying to capture, like,
Chem,
the plot of a Marvel movie, but
Chem,
it is
it's
doing it...
diegetic. Sorry, Brent, sorry.
No, the Toxic was playing, that was important.
Mm-hmm.
I did see another song that's in this movie, and I gotta know how that works into a 2003 movie.
I don't know what you're referring to. That's interesting.
There's, like, a Billie Eilish song.
Oh.
Oh.
But to your point, so like the way this movie is advertised, and again, it goes back to the whole Sydney Sweeney thing, because she became the most popular thing on the planet. So all of the marketing became Sydney Sweeney is in our fucking movie as Spider-Woman, and they all just showed clips from that dream sequence that we saw, and nothing else. So they're like, they were not confident in the movie they had enough to market it properly, that they had to just make up something based on the star power of one person. And that made me go like insane, because I'm like, who the fuck is, I've never seen this person before. Who is this? Why are they here? Why is this the angle they're going for? When in the movie it's so tame and boring, but yeah.
I like them pulling their shit off the table in fear.
Jackie,
But
hello.
what I was saying was that Morbius was trying to copy the feel of a Marvel movie by being gray and gritty, and like not much like, I don't know. There was one scene in Morbius that holds a candle to this. The rest of this movie is like genuinely
Is it-
very nice to look at.
Is it the Matt
That is
Smith
so
sex
short.
scene? Sorry,
Of course
excuse
it's
me.
the Matt Smith have sex scene. That is the scene worth seeing in that movie.
That This movie looks like an actual real fucking movie.
Yeah.
I'm turning the world into webheads. It fucking rules.
Like, do I think it's a great movie?
I
No,
am
I think
barely
there's some
paying
pretty glaring
attention to
flaws
this. I
with
am
it,
just looking.
but it's fun.
It
I feel
is.
like they would have been kicked out. Like,
Let me just kill
5
myself
minutes
real
ago.
quick.
Jackie, are you watching along with us? Also, thank you for the auto renew sub. I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you very much. Uh-oh, whoopsies.
Oh, here he is.
LOL!
fucking
Whoa.
swagged on. Oh!
I'm gonna take a
Oh my
big.
God.
Oh my God.
Oh, yep.
Wait, I'm sorry. Maybe this movie's good.
Hey,
This is a
and,
movie about a severely deranged woman.
yeah, no, if you had on your bingo sheet, like, Madam Web fights entirely through vehicles,
You're right about this cab. This cab was doing some fucking numbers.
this cab is a hero.
You know, technically
Wait,
speaking,
dude,
so
I think
is
I like. I think I like
so is
this movie.
Ezekiel.
Mm-hmm.
Because the actual things he does, outside of visions, is kill a bunch of cops, and that's it.
Yeah, he hasn't actually done
yeah.
anything. In,
Like,
in,
this-
in the timeline of the movie, he's done very little.
This movie is just the most neurotic woman on the planet babysitting 3 teenagers who hate her. Like, if I'd known that's what it was about going in.
That's my childhood.
I kind of wish that, like, that she didn't have any concrete proof, or, like, every time Ezekiel was nearby, she thwarts him without them noticing. So the whole time, they're like, you're fucking, what is going on? You're kidnapping us. And that, like,
Oh
that
my
would
God,
be some
a
friction.
fucking- like a fucking Popeye baby cartoon.
Yeah. Oh god, you killed her.
Yeah.
No,
This
this
is
is
the
a
first and
premonition. Like,
Yeah, no, we can go back in time and stop me from saying that.
Her name is Amaria. They say it in the movie.
This will be the first and last time Nia's on the DD Star stream. She dies.
We're going to
What's
en-
the...
no,
entomb you
just-
in here. Casca of Amontillado
Wait,
style.
Wait, her last name's actually Webb?
Yes,
Yes.
Cassie Webb.
Oh my
With-
god.
with-
I called her
B's.
Cassie Webb as a joke.
I thought you knew.
What is the
Web.
name of the magic cat from Popeye?
That was Eugene
I
the
don't
Jeep.
remember.
Felix? Felix the cat?
No, what's someone who said it?
Felix the cat is something
Eugene
else.
the Jeep.
Thank you.
And they're
You-
not a cat, they're a Jeep.
They're a Jeep. The fact that
Which
you know that
actually
off the
is
top of your
why
head is
Jeeps are named
amazing.
that.
Hmm.
That's my favorite fun fact is that Jeeps, the car, are named after Jeep, the Popeye character.
That's what?
It's awesome.
I have a
Wild.
theory about Popeye.
what's that?
My theory is that Popeye is One Piece for white people.
I thought One Piece was One Piece for white people.
Yeah, Maeve.
Listen,
Almost
Think
every
about
One
it.
Piece fan I know is white as fuck.
I think. Okay, no. Here's the thing. I think Popeye is One Piece for old people.
I think
Okay,
it's
you
Dragon
know
Ball
what?
for old people.
is Popeye Dragon Ball? Is Popeye
Popeye's
Shonen?
Goku.
Popeye is Goku.
When I was 11 years old, I went through the biggest Popeye phase for one summer, and I don't know why.
Popeye
Oh my
Plus.
god.
I
I
remember.
watched every cartoon, read every comic, and I watched, which I love. I unironically love the 1980 Popeye movie.
The Robin Williams one?
Yes, I love.
Yeah, it's
that
awesome.
movie.
That movie rocks.
But I was like 11-year-old kid. I never had an anime phase. I never watched. I hated Dragon Ball. I hated One
You
Piece.
had a Popeye face.
I was all about some fucking Popeye.
Did the Gendy Tartakovsky Popeye movie get made, or was it just like
It
Console.
got canceled.
So was it ever, like-
stolen from us?
done? No.
No, they had
they
the
made a,
test animation, but it got canceled.
They
Okay.
basically used the
Along with
test animation as practice for like Hotel Transylvania.
And
Yeah,
what a
they
series of
fucked him
films
over
those
real
are.
big.
They're pretty good.
I think they went kind of. There's a decline in quality after the first one.
I mean,
I
yes.
remember on Namek where Krillin died, and then
Oh, Cassie, don't
Goku
do
ate a
that.
big old can of spinach and punched Frieza right into the hospital.
You mean a senzu bean?
Hey,
Nah,
can we
he
talk
was
about how
gonna
she's like,
maybe
can we
like
talk
that.
about how this kid's like, please don't put me in the foster system, and she's like, well, it worked fine for me, so
Yeah,
It
did
did
it?
not
Oh
work
my
fine
God.
for you.
Did it? Did it work for you? That sounds like
Honestly,
something
I
a
like-
foster kid would say.
Yeah, I
We're
like how
drifting
bad she is
dangerously
at
apart.
this.
Oh yeah.
She's not a mom. She's not even like a wine aunt. She is just a weird female friend your parents have.
Foster kids are well known for appreciating
I just hit my elbow on
the
the
ease of
table.
use of the foster system.
Why can't she take them to the police? Why would she think that the police can't protect them from
Well,
that
because
guy?
because the police think that she's the one that kidnapped them.
Right,
And also,
well,
is
she
one of
kidnapped
them an orphan?
Yeah. So one of them is the daughter of an illegal immigrant. And so
Okay.
if they, she would get deported too.
Mm-hmm.
Illegal, like undocumented immigrant.
Mm-hmm.
Like
They
she keeps
basically-
leaving.
They all have issues that they don't want to go back to their parents for whatever reason. So they're like the perfect storm of like found family.
Except they hate each other.
Her whole fucking
real
plan is to just
family.
keep dropping them
Yeah, the
off
thing
in
is-
really obvious places and leaving.
I think the only way a found family dynamic really hits for me in media is if they're all a little bit sick of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Circumstances put us together, and we got to deal with it, and that's that's fine enough.
The real found family is a very long car ride where everyone wants to fucking stab each other by the end of it.
That sounds more like biological family than found family.
Where
Maybe.
No, but
everybody
so here's
knows
the
your
important
name.
part about a found family over that sort of thing is that they are like that during the car trip, and the moment there is any sort of like difficulty facing them, they tackle it as a unit and are like suddenly their favorite people in the world.
I like how that Cassie returns to the scene of the crime, where there's no one around, and you're like,
How-
the perp. Okay, what's the saying? The perp always returns to the scene of the crime. Well, she
Right.
did it. She did it. Where is everybody?
Time has
Did this-
passed.
This happened like 20 minutes ago.
This did not happen a long time ago.
This should be swarming with cops.
I don't know how they're having this conversation other than the web connecting them.
It's the web that connects us all. There's spiders.
Also,
They're doing the Ray and Kylo
okay,
Ren thing.
the way this film throws around the word powers like it's the fucking Force, because they never elaborate on what powers means.
This guy's
Well, I hope
voice
someone.
sounds. This
Fake?
guy's voice sounds like the In a World guy, kinda.
It does.
He sounds like a movie advertising, but he
I
was talking
hear
about the
it.
poison.
I just
I
hope
hear
someone
it.
comes along someday that can teach them about the relationship between great powers and great responsibility.
Oh god, I hope. I wish.
What if when Uncle Ben got shot and he was talking to Peter, he just said kill them all?
No,
okay.
he did that, and one of the what ifs. That's why there's the Punisher Spider-Man.
Yeah, I haven't read that one, but it looks fucking stupid, and that's awesome.
His web shooters are also guns.
Yeah,
I cannot
it's just
stress
a
enough.
fucking wrist full of guns.
I
So he
cannot
just-
stress enough that Ezekiel does not age at all throughout the course of this movie, despite the fact that we see him in 3 distinct decades.
Mm-hmm.
He just drops out of nowhere the fact that he's the one who killed her mom.
But also, Bryn, like, he does age in the way that they spray his hair with some White Party City paint, and that's it.
And his hair, and he cuts his hair. But in the 70s, he has long hair.
Yeah,
And a
30
mustache.
30
Shaking a
years
mustache.
ago, he's like, I'm the same guy. And then in, like, allegedly, I guess, 10 to 15 years, he's like, I'm old now.
In this
Rapid aging.
universe,
You got Fox Die.
Oh, no.
Ah.
when Uncle Ben gets shot, he has you have to go find my friend Madam Web.
The rapid
She
aging and
died
Fox hair are
you.
not the same thing, by the way.
Wait, Bryn, is
it
this a
not?
song?
I thought it was
No.
because
Oh, no, that's the
The
Billie
rapid
Eilish one.
aging is a genetic thing.
My guess
that
is
was
it's probably
programmed in.
going. My guess is it's probably going to just be like a credit song or something,
It
because
must
there's no
be-
way they can get a Billie Eilish song that came out within the last 5 years
It
to
must be because
diegetic.
so they play that song over the credits, but then they must play the Billie Eilish one after. I sat through the credits the first time, not the second time. I don't remember much. It's not Moreland. No, Moreland is not in this. It's Ezekiel fucking Sims, the coolest Spider-Man villain of all time.
How does she
Awesome.
figure this out?
Cool.
How did she
Heather,
figure
I
out
thought
what?
the rapid aging was a clone thing, but the fox dye made it worse.
No, the fox eye just kills you. It gives you a heart attack.
Okay.
Heather, what
Oh,
you
she's
asked a
seeking
question. What was the question?
How the fuck does she know about how his venom works, his poison
Because
works?
she read the papers that her mother had that speculated the powers of Las Arañas and the spider. And then
She read the script.
she's like, if I don't have the poison powers, that must mean the other guy has the poison powers. Also, I think she got
So,
poisoned. in the
so the
diner?
other guy got everything but
Yeah.
no, but he also got the.
In her vision,
He
she,
also sees the future.
but in her vision, she got poisoned. I think at the diner in the first
Yeah.
fight. So that's how she knows.
But so she got poisoned and goes, "Oh yes, this must be an acute neurotoxin that works its way into your system. The longer he holds on to you."
But again, she had all the notes about what the Las Arañas spider did to people. That's how she tried to walk up the wall in her apartment. So she knows.
She had all the notes about a spider that were made before they found the spider.
No. Okay. No.
These were
Because
spider
Ezekiel was
theories.
taking pictures of those notes, and then she shows up and is like, "I found it."
But Heather, the whole point
Uh-huh.
was that it is a spider of legend. Therefore, it must have been documented in some point. And the notes that
Yes,
she had were
I'm sure
speculative.
Those ancient Peruvian
Heather.
legends mention neurotoxins.
You see, Heather, in this universe, Matt Pat's 4th YouTube channel was Spider Theory.
But that's just a spider theory.
Hold
The
on.
point is.
Yeah.
The point is.
What a scary
The
YouTube.
point is that she has the information. Okay. Look, see, she's talking about it right now. Shut up.
Really, like,
Do you
I
think
cannot
Matt
get
Pat
over,
talks
like,
about on Spider Theory?
she does have the exact, like, I've seen people who
Maybe
weren't
he already
prepared
has 4
to.
channels.
I've seen people who were
Yeah,
not
I'm
prepared
saying in
to,
this
like,
universe, instead of like fashion theory, it's
guys, one at a
Spider
time.
Theory.
One at a time, please. Bryn, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying that the Dakota Johnson's doing such a good job of nailing a person who's really not qualified to handle teenagers being in charge of many of them at once. Like,
Well-
I worked at a summer camp and I've seen those expressions.
Well,
Okay.
here's her next best option is to dump them on Ben and say, "Here you go, buddy."
You know what I know?
She is still driving this fucking cab.
Doesn't she have her own car?
No. Also, hey, again,
Alright.
she's currently wanted by the police. She's about to go and get on a plane to Peru.
That's
This is after 9/11.
This is a post 9/11 world.
It's superheroes time. Maybe it just didn't happen.
Maybe.
I
think
feel like
we
9/11.
were
No,
We-
listen. We have. They knew that like their phones were being tracked. The Patriot Act happens in this
This
movie.
is true.
Shouldn't they someone be talking about 9/11?
Yeah, why aren't they talking
It
about
takes place
9/11?
It takes place
This
in
is
New
the plane
York.
they did it with.
Shouldn't they be
Patriot-
talking about the giant red pandas?
Yeah, the heroic
fucking
redneck should have
guard.
had a 9/11 shirt.
It's true.
God,
He
you
should have
should
said,
have.
"I never forget" hat.
Why do I feel like 2003 was chosen specifically because it was post 9/11, but just enough post 9/11 that people wouldn't be actively
Thinking about it.
like.
They should all be wildly as
They were
Oh my god, the
actively
web!
thinking
I
I
about
was
was in
it.
the background.
Waiting for someone to point it out. They love their cracked glass imagery.
You know what I know?
What do you know?
That girl eats math for breakfast.
She does.
I've been waiting to say that. It's not really relevant anymore, but you know.
She's been off screen for like a minute and a half.
Yeah, but last time she was on screen, it was right front and center.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my good friend Uncle Ben, can you watch these girls I kidnapped? I need to go to Peru to go on a magic rainforest adventure.
He asks
did make it
so
through.
few questions. He's like, this seems
I know
weird,
what
but I'm not
you
gonna.
got kidnapping.
The level of like, you just gotta go with it. You gotta improv yes and that this movie throws out to people. It's amazing.
I also
He's like,
really
well, as long as I'm
appreciate-
never gunned down in front of my nephew, I think we're all gonna be okay.
Oh,
Like any other movie like with this kind of setup, like Ben would be like cast as an obligatory love interest for her, but because he is taken in the future, she does just get to be like weird on her own.
she. Hey, you know what? She's a
He's
complete.
taken right now. They talk about it.
She's a complete woman. She doesn't need no man.
She needs spiders, though. She needs a lot of spiders.
She doesn't need vision either.
Oh, she just casually walked to that.
She found
place
it,
at
yeah.
the beginning of the movie.
No guide, nothing. Just
She's-
on her
she's-
own.
Oh, the same trees are all there too.
Whoa. She's playing
Look,
Breath of
she
the
was there.
Oh.
She was there as a baby. She remembers it.
You have to get like extensive vaccinations to do what she is doing. You don't just get on a plane and go.
into the Amazon, like the rainforest. Also, this guy looks like he's about to lead her on like an ayahuasca retreat.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
feel like he's gonna teach me about Jesus.
Or responsibility.
It's both.
I wish that
It's both.
they would do one of those little prequel things, just like this guy. It's like, oh, by the way, my name is Hammerhead.
By the way, my name is King the Pin. I'm thinking about changing it.
This actually does kind of remind me of the Birds of Prey movie, which is pretty good, but like
It is
in
good.
that it's connected to like a wider comic universe, but as far as like the corporate, like the weird corporate fuckery and everything going on, they have no idea what they can and cannot say exist yet.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
They have
So-
to play it as safe as possible.
timeline-wise, does that take place before or after Suicide Squad? The first
After
Suicide Squad.
After.
Okay, so like Superman is a thing. Superman is a known quantity in that universe, and they're just like, we're fine.
I mean, that's how they do it in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What bothers me about the Birds of Prey movie is that any other time in history, if they would have made that, like the Harley Quinn gets in a big fight in the Gotham City Police Department, like evidence lockup, would be the most fun thing of all time, because you'd put a little puppet in, you'd put like a little, there'd be like question mark Kane, there'd be all this stuff, and she'd use a freeze ray.
What, like
But-
do like a
Oh,
Sinister Six
yeah.
thing? Like an
But
Amazing Spider-Man
because
2?
She is going on a spiritual journey right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
We're
because
talking about a better movie.
we are, but because it is like the fucking DCEU, and they can't commit to what character could possibly exist yet. There's just like cocaine and like a baseball bat,
But also, it's like, what characters has Batman killed in this universe?
right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because in this universe, Batman brands criminals so they get killed in prison.
He also just straight up kills people.
He ran over dudes. He
breaks
ran over.
people's necks.
He ran over dudes
Yeah.
in Superman versus Batman.
Yeah.
He does. He brands them with his pedophile bat punch that gets you murdered in prison.
But we could also. Is it?
He
Is it
almost does it to Lex Luthor, but he's like, no, I'm a better man than this.
okay, but is it Batman Returns or just the Batman where Michael Keaton throws the dynamite at the one guy and he
I
dies?
mean, Batman Returns.
Okay, because that's a cool thing for Batman to do.
Hearing him fucking referred to as the Batman pedophile brand punch is very funny.
Christ.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Batman will kill people easily. He just won't use a gun to do it.
My favorite
Yeah.
shot in Batman vs Superman is the one it's the exact shot from The Grinch when he's hiding in the post office.
It is that same fucking shot.
Also, I don't know if this is the same doctor that gave Cassie the checkup after she had her near-death experience, but I don't remember faces. I'm so bad at faces, but we have one doctor archetype, and this is it.
But like the point I was making is that a movie like this, like a lot of the fun comes from like little like setups and stuff of like just dumb prequel, like, oh, I've got to go take these to the Fisk Foundation or whatever, but they can't do that because they have no idea who does and does not exist. They don't even know what Spider-Man exists in this universe. They have no idea. They never have.
They just know
That was a line that she just said.
they have Daily Bugle and then maybe Morbius at some point.
I'm unwilling to accept a diagnosis of helplessness.
My name is
Whoa.
Grayson Hunter.
She's so
did it.
inspiring. This is such a scene.
You did it.
What is fucking happening?
But the way that
Tell-
the camera is rocking, just because they have to like, you have
She
to know
time
this is
traveling?
dreamlike and weird. No, she
She's talking to her mom through the web, which
Yeah,
is
she-
distinct from time
she
traveling.
She did not have to say all of that. Like it was very obviously implied.
I didn't die. I'm not.
sorry.
Okay.
I was mad at you.
But just to warn you all, we're coming up on the line of all time, so get ready
Okay.
for it.
Hey, I
I
have a
know.
question.
What's up?
Why does she have the Portal 2 shell that...
Because it's as Amazon, it's hot. I don't know.
Because it's a look.
It is perfect.
It is the
It is a
exact
look.
fucking colors.
How's the chat? Dude?
Oh, here it
no,
comes. Here it comes.
You did that.
You did that.
That's cryptic.
I hope this man is Craven the Hunter.
He is a Las Arañas. He's a good guy.
What if Craven was a Spider-Man?
But
One day she's going to be an old lady in a big weird red dress.
Where you can see into the future.
I can also use the web to be in more than one place at the same time.
that's true.
That's scary.
Here it is.
There it is.
Oh no.
When you take on
Oh my
responsibility,
God.
great power will
You can't
come.
give him that. Fuck you. Does she say it to Ben at some point? He's like, oh, I like the sound of that.
I was gonna fucking say that. She tells it to Ben.
That's
and
pretty good.
Ben-
You could use
I also-
that, though.
When we were
I
talking
think
about
it's the same situation as the spider suits, where everyone who has spider powers just independently comes around on that line.
Yeah.
I was gonna say when we were talking about 9/11, I was gonna mention there was no like sweeping skyline shots of the city. There was one, and I was wrong. There we go.
Right. This, by the way, the most psychotic computer set I've ever seen. Where should I put my big fancy computer setup? I don't know. Just fucking wherever.
Yeah.
Corner of the apartment.
At the window.
Like, shit.
We need to get a 50-foot Ethernet up in here because this thing does not reach.
This should have been like the Batman super spy room from fucking Dark Knight.
No, it's in a shitty pet house.
Wait, so
Watching
how again did he
stream,
get
what
this
is-
lady to like do all that, like to help him kill 3 teenagers? Like, how did he do that?
With apparently a lot of money.
Honestly, that makes a lot of sense.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, Peter's being bored. Oh, wait, no, that's not how it works.
What movie are they watching? I really want to know. Because I feel like I do.
Yeah, they look really familiar, but I didn't get a good look.
Was it Scream?
No, it wasn't Scream.
Yeah, it looked like. Look at maybe Sarah Michelle Gellar.
I don't think it was Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Wait, this is how all three of them get their spider powers. They get bit by a radioactive baby.
But also,
They do.
okay, I want to point out the
Peter
costuming here, where they're all wearing hoodies
Wait.
that are reminiscent of their future Spider-Woman costumes.
I
I'm like,
think
ah!
they are.
That's pretty cool.
Why are they going?
Because they can't leave them alone apparently.
Oh, you're in danger.
Okay,
Let me take
I
you to
do
my
understand.
nephew's birth.
That's I do see. I can see Ben being like, I don't know any of you people.
I mean,
Yeah. I don't want to leave you in my house. Come, let's go.
You're
Yeah,
being
let's-
hunted? Come with me with this pregnant woman.
like being
Oh,
real
oh.
though, your friend drops off 3 mysterious teenagers you've never seen before in your life.
Oh, but the camera saw them. It turned to face them, which is a thing.
Whoa.
I don't think you could do that in 2003.
No. That should be like 20 pixels.
And like 3 hours later.
I will say the camera
Yeah.
also looked distinctly like 2010's machine modern, and not like
Like, that was
angular and
a-
rectangular.
Jason Bourne.
Mm.
They didn't find her though, despite the fact that she's driving around in a fucked up taxi.
He cares less about her. He's just like whatever, whatever. Who gives a shit? It's just a funny
My nephew
coinkydink.
needs to be born and bite these women.
Hey,
It's
she
a
did that
difficult
flight
movie to-
to and from Peru extremely fast, right?
It's a
Yeah.
red eye flight, just overnight. Boom, boom.
She
Yeah.
No, she did it like in the span of a day.
she's in two places at once. She already activated her power, but you know they didn't do the montage.
That would be very smart and good for this movie to do that.
This is a
Oh.
difficult movie to pin down because it's not a superhero movie in like any capacity. I guess it's like a
It's a thriller.
a
It's-
paranormal thriller.
it's
yeah.
it's like a super villain movie.
Like, what's really interesting about it is, like, this is the closest I've ever seen to a movie where the superheroes are
You have
just
to
kind of
steal
happening
another
around.
car.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I'm,
she
hey,
upgraded.
everyone, put your guns up. We're saluting for that taxi cab because it is no longer in the movie.
She upgraded. She got a fucking
You
upgrade.
know what? At least it's still safe. You know, it's parked at the house.
She could go back to this car that she stole.
She did steal an ambulance
Killed somebody.
from an active emergency scene. Yes.
Also,
Okay.
hold on, wait. Was she timing that with a watch, or did she
Wait,
count
no,
21.6 seconds? Also, wait. There's
She
the
just-
Spider-Man. Sorry. This is the
we
animation they stole from fucking
established-
Spider-Man. Sorry,
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh my god, yeah, that is.
they stole that from the
Straight
Spider-Man video game. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, Brent. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's just that we did establish that she eats meth for breakfast.
This is true.
Yeah.
But it's to the
Oh,
decimal
he is
point.
Tobey Maguire. And
Why does he even have a costume? I don't think he has a costume in the comic.
I'm in.
Turning all traffic lights to green.
Just like in the hit film The Italian Job, starring Seth
Just
Green.
like in Watch Dogs.
Turning all traffic lights to Seth.
See, the thing is, if you think about it, traffic systems are kind of like a web that we're all connected by.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And
These
if you
girls
try
are
to
gonna
use
get
every
Spider-Man
thread at
killed.
once,
The U.S. highway system is like a big web that connects us all. This is the plot of Death
She's
Stranding.
the least stealthiest motherfucker. Everyone spots him immediately.
All the named characters spot him immediately.
I like that he's wearing all black at night and he is still fucking standing directly in the light. What is this man doing?
This is my favorite shot in the
It's a
movie.
pumpkin bomb.
oh my god, wait, is she going to fucking...
Now just consider the math that she had to do to get the angle right, so she didn't just immediately crash her car into her pregnant, coworker's sister's
Wait,
car.
this movie rules.
This movie's
movie-
That's okay,
awesome.
She saw it. She knew it would be fine.
This,
Oh, that
this
bomb
is
would've turned
twice
them into
now that she is
skeletons.
the same guy with a vehicle.
And again,
Memories
She's like,
of
I don't have
the
superpowers.
explode.
She's like, I don't have superpowers, but I'm really good at hitting people with my car. By the way, I'm a paramedic.
Hazel is correct. If he didn't jump, he wouldn't have gotten hit.
Yeah.
Why? Can I ask another question?
What's that?
Besides, he's terminating. Besides, fate, spider totem, destiny, whatever. Why did he make a spider suit?
Again, so because the Las Arañas look
Genetic
like that,
memory
I think it's
of
just
the
like
past
every
is
spider person just does it.
Okay.
Uncle Ben for his entire life, like, remember that shit when Peter was born?
Hey, hey Peter, you're acting kind of weird. I remember a guy who used to do that back in the day. He tried to kill your mom.
You know, like a guy tried to blow up the car the night you were born, Pete. Anyway, help me paint the bathroom later.
We were attacked by a guy with spider powers. I think my water broke.
So she is officially in her locked-in phase of the movie.
Locked
Because
in.
she's in her...
Bullshit.
Wait, this is...
The rest of this movie is basically a Home Alone situation where they just
That
clown on
was-
this dude.
Dumb as shit. Also, it had like orange lightning that went up his arms.
Yeah, that's how
So
that
this
works.
literally is a woman who, with basically no superpowers except knowing exactly which mundane things to do to fuck up a guy who does have superpowers, and that's incredible.
Exactly.
She saw all of this.
That's like The Boys if it was good.
Yeah, no, wait, Jackie also makes a good point where it's like, hey, Pete, by the time Peter Parker is established and the timeline of this movie crosses paths, there would be 3 established spider superheroines in New York. He's not special. He's not original.
He's not even the first one, yeah.
Lol, my ambulance.
This never would have happened if you took the taxi.
Oh, she is locked in, huh?
Uh-huh. Where it's like, hey, here's the entire climax of the movie.
Do you think someone who knows nothing about Spider-Man, doesn't care about Spider-Man, doesn't care about superheroes, could see this movie and latch onto it? Do you think they would
Absolutely
think
not.
No, but because like again, like look, I'm in on Spider-Man, you know. And like
You said that, but Didi literally has 2 fucking Spider-Man tattoos.
I'm like, I don't give a shit about Madame Web because my only like point of reference for Madame Web was the Spider-Man cartoon where she's annoying and I don't like her. So this movie seemed like flagrantly unnecessary, but the fact that it is what it is and I like it so much, it's like, okay, you know what? I'm in. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm behind you. You've earned this one good will point here.
it's the Pepsi sign? It's the Madame Web Pepsi sign.
The
really
iconic
like
Madame
JoJo.
Web Pepsi sign?
What if, like
What
in
if?
10 years from now, after there's been like a few more of these types of movies, Sony makes a Moreland movie and it is revealed that the reason that there's no Spider-Man in any of these is because Moreland has already got Spider-Man in that universe.
That would make me like Moreland.
Honestly,
That would be the only way you could sell Moreland to me is if like, yeah, he succeeded, he won.
That's why there's no Spider-Man in all these Spider-Man movies, because he already got him.
Now, what if? Hear me
Yeah.
out.
Uh-huh.
No Peter Parker,
Okay.
but yes, Ben Reilly.
Yes, Ben
Oh,
Reilly.
hell
Okay,
Yeah.
this makes no sense.
I love Ben Reilly.
Ben Reilly fucking rocks. I
Well,
wish
like-
he was a part of a better story.
But the whole Ben Reilly thing doesn't make any sense because he's named after Uncle Ben and Peter Parker's gym coach.
Yeah. I'll be honest. Every clone that came out of the Clone Saga, I fucking love them. They're great.
Even Spider Carnage.
Yeah.
Wait, was he Clone Saga or was he just like symbiote stuff?
He was specifically the cartoon version of the Clone Saga.
Okay, but what about Wreck Rap?
I fucking love Wreck Rap. Are you kidding me?
Okay, no, yeah, that's not a good question because Wreck Rap fucking rules. But like, who knows about Wreck Rap other than the weirdos who are really into it?
Wreck Rap whips. I love that man.
I think like Wreck Rap is like if Spider-Ham and Venom were in mainline Spider-Man and they like had a baby. They combined.
Wreck Rap
That
is if
fucking rocks.
Spider-Man was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character.
He is the equivalent of what the
It's
fuck
like if
is
Spider-Man was a Battletoad.
what is the evil turtle whose name I'm forgetting?
Oh fuck! I forgot the
Slash.
other one.
Slash. Yeah.
So, okay, here's the thing with Spider Carnage, and I looked it up before I said anything because I wanted to be sure.
Yeah,
Spider Carnage looks like he has 5 o'clock shadow.
yeah, it does.
He's
Like,
got a weird mouth
honestly,
thing.
yeah.
The weird mouth thing going on. Yeah.
Pepsi.
It's just like fucking JoJo.
Oh. Oh no, we've entered the Marvel green screen era.
Yeah. We are now in the ugly set piece part of the movie.
What is happening? What are those?
So this is a fireworks factory. This is where when
When are
her
we gonna get to the fireworks factory?
because this
Why
is
is
where
there a PepsiCo sign above it?
she came here because this place was on fire in the first act, and this is where O'Neill got hit by the truck.
You know, this is still very impressive, even with superpowers. I can guarantee.
Thank you, Michael
Even if I
Wayne.
knew exactly
Have a good
what
night, okay?
even if I knew exactly where each bit of shrapnel was gonna fly, I would definitely miss.
With the coordination.
Something
Still fuck it up.
Oh, this
Something
is
about this
bad CG.
that I just keep thinking about is that this guy knows that he has like a solid 10 years before these girls watchmen him out a window.
Yeah,
So he could lay low for literally like 2 or 3 years and then just try again when there's not a crazy lady trying to protect them.
No, this is fine. Like, he doesn't die for another 10 years, right? He can do whatever he wants.
Also, Heather, To your point about her like you potentially failing or whatever, I think
Yeah.
the way they kind of justify her powers is that she lives through the failures, and then what we're seeing is like her kind of like knowing exactly what to do because of that. So like
She's Groundhog's Day.
yeah, so like you would probably see that too, and then
Okay.
eventually you'd get it right. Serpentsaurus, hello, welcome. You are
Hello,
late
Turned it
today.
into a rhythm game.
We are in the climax of the film.
Serpa, you're here so your web can connect us? You can't answer me. I can't
This
see
is
the
the web
chat.
that connects us.
Whatever you
I'm
say.
talking about the Clone Saga again, and like, goddamn, I wish that was
Like,
good.
They are doing a. This is a movie where three
Oh, that
random
was-
fucking
that's
teenagers have a climactic battle with a Spider-Man on the Pepsi sign.
Mhm.
That was wild that she just tanked that shove.
Yeah.
All right, bud. All right, you're not frisbee golfing anytime soon.
Choke slam, buddy, I love it.
Yeah. Ooh.
How is she gonna help all three?
Oh no! This is like twice what Spider-Man went through with the Green Goblin. Choose, Spider-Man.
The woman you love will suffer the children.
Or also this one.
You're our favorite hot dog guy.
Plus
she's
the whips.
But also,
She can be in all three places at once.
Oh,
also-
it's just
Okay,
like
Spider Soul.
it's just like Beyond Two Souls.
but
She's doing
but
Spider Clone Jutsu.
you gotta watch the counter. The counter to this power. The only natural like way to defeat this power.
Pair of scissors.
Fucking punch her!
Yeah.
Like, why was he just watching her do that?
No,
It was
I think
fucking
that's the
yo-yo.
ultimate way to beat any psychic is to just punch them in the face.
Yeah. That's why Xavier has that one fucked up ability that he does sometimes to Magneto.
To Magneto specifically.
If Charles Xavier was starting to like mind control you, you just fucking tip his chair over.
Okay, but like, you know that meme of like it's Vegeta and Goku squaring off against the entire Marvel universe, and
Yeah.
and then it's just like Professor X hits them with the homosexual gene.
I'm thinking specifically like the multiple times Xavier has made Magneto relive the Holocaust.
That seems like something
the
you
thing
wouldn't
is, her
do.
Power,
Go
her
ahead.
power is just that she's really, really lucky, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
She's like if Domino was in more movies than one. Because I don't think Domino's in Deadpool 3.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's a good point. Serpent says to be immune to psychics, just don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Could've-
the
could've been
PlayStation 2
Ghostbusters.
graphics cutscene here of that zoom, like that snap zoom on the S, and then the pan down to
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Funny.
Oh no, this is bad. Oh, no.
Oh, I am.
No! This man has been hit by multiple trucks and just shrugged it off.
Oh
He's gonna
boy.
die to the
Well,
Pepsi.
he's gonna get killed by Pepsi.
Yes.
This is a fucking pre-rendered cutscene.
Oh goodness.
There is no way in hell that hit him harder than the fucking.
The
But
ambulance.
you gotta
Yeah.
understand though. But like,
Ambulance.
The midair ambulance hitting him.
Or the taxi.
Yeah.
well, in the diner though, like there was some travel time before he hit the wall. Whereas this
Yeah.
is just like one force heading him into another force immediately. Just P to him to concrete, bam, 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 sandwich.
Mhm.
I'm just saying. There's no way in hell that would have killed him.
Oops.
Yes.
Because
Oh, good. Hey, at least she got an S rank.
she got and Ezekiel
Only
got a P
an F
rank.
She did
Oh,
not
she
get
P-ranked it!
Texas style.
That was the secret challenge on this level, is to drop the P on Ezekiel.
Mhm.
Got perfect synchronization there.
Mm-hmm.
That was an Assassin's Creed joke for no reason.
Latest
I
victim
hate
of the
that I
culture
like
war.
that series.
Assassin's Creed.
I
Oh,
wake up every day and I curse God that I like Assassin's Creed.
I liked
They just-
Assassin's Creed back in the day.
I've only played the first one, and that is apparently like the not the goodest one comparatively.
It's
Like they
okay.
get better. They get better, but then
okay.
like the parabolic arc of quality where it's like we made too many and now they're kind of middling to like okay now they're open world games and they're kind of good.
Yeah, it's like they kind of crashed, and then now it's like everyone's like one might be pretty good out of the bunch.
Yeah.
I am
They-
excited for the one that's coming out though.
I think it's
Yeah, it
always
looks real cool. I
it's
can't
always
wait
cool to put Yasuke in
pirate
things.
it.
They beat the bad guy in this the same way they beat Shredder in the first Turtles movie.
But Shredder came back.
He did.
Ezekiel Sims will return. Oh no, her eyes!
Madam Web 2, The
That's not how
Secret of the
Big Mind
Ooze.
works.
You know, cataracts are also kind of like webs, if you think
Mm.
about it.
I won't
She
thank
just
you.
immediately got cataracts.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, Bryn.
you know this is
I-
basically like what happened with Big Boss.
Big Boss gave birth?
No, that was the boss. Big Boss got his eye blown out with a firework.
No, he did
No, I
also
think
give
Big
birth.
Boss
I'm pretty
told
sure.
you. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Why would he not already have an Aunt May with him?
So
Because
he
they're not in the country.
Yeah, they're not
Oh.
like they're not like
They're just
together
dating.
together. He's just like seeing her. But also, okay, so she was previously wanted for kidnapping these 3 women, but now she's being admitted to a hospital with no fuss.
And also,
Well,
they
that's
are
fine.
given
On the
permission to
corpse,
visit.
and they-
Well, they have a body now. They can be like, no, it was the girls can just be like, it was that guy.
It was him, officer.
I think all the time about how the
Kill
third
immediate
Sonic movie.
family.
It's the fact that they're not asking if they're related until
They get in a
They're
room.
already
Claim them as her
in the
children
room.
immediately, right then and there. And the nurse was like, sure, okay.
Okay, but also the immediate turn here, where once Cassie gets humbled by a firework, she turns into a cryptic Neo character from the Matrix.
I think a lot about how in the
Firework
first
for
Sonic movie
visions.
they make there's a huge plot point that like Sonic and the human Cyclops guy
Well,
get like they're
hey.
like enemies of the state
Wait a
right
second,
up until it's okay.
did we miss the line where it's like, how's Ben liking being an uncle? He's like, it's great, all the fun with none of the responsibility, and then Cassie's like, oh, he'll get his.
Oh, don't worry.
I don't-
He'll die.
Because Peter was
oh my
just
god, that
born in
window,
like,
it's
the
kind
other
of like a
room.
What the
web.
hell is this apartment?
Yes, Peter was literally just born.
Is she CG?
No, I don't think she's CG. She might be green screened into the shot.
She looks
What the
really
hell is
fucking
this?
I feel
weird.
like
So-
they specifically don't have an actual window that looks like a spider web, and so they just green screen that wall in.
So I'm on record
God,
as saying,
the lady that saved your life suddenly gets like blind in a wheelchair, and it's like, God, I have to take care of her forever now.
What is this fucking
Heather.
Tim Burton apartment? What?
so I'm on record as saying that I like this movie a lot up until the last like 5 minutes.
Okay.
We are in the part of this movie that sucks.
This fucking Spy Kids room.
Oh my god.
Oh. Jesus.
And like also there's superhero stuff that happens, but we're not
Oh,
gonna
I
deal with
just
that.
fucking vaporized them.
But also, wait, I can see your eyes underneath those things. You don't have the cataracts anymore.
No, she's just got 3D glasses on. Mhm.
Wow.
It's fucking Casper the Friendly Ghost, the movie ass room.
Oh. Stop it!
I hate that window. Why is her chair so slow?
Oh,
It's her Madam Web costume.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
God, it sucks so bad.
Well, and it's the main thing missing from her visions
The best
is
thing about the
fucking
future.
Spider-Man.
it hasn't happened yet.
I
Doesn't
think we're
happen yet.
alone now.
If the future's
movie-
better, why would it be? Why would the best thing that it isn't happening?
This movie does not exist to set up Spider-Man. It exists to set up a Charlie's Angels situation with like the 3 Spider-Women and fucking Madam Web.
Hey,
That's
can I be real for a second?
what's that?
Uh-huh.
I cannot tell you a single fucking thing that just happened in that movie.
No, Mavis. Assuredly, you remember the iconic scene where they went to a barbecue.
They established that
Okay.
She held that Pepsi can in such a way.
the four of them become superheroes, but they don't establish that this is a world that requires superheroes.
Yeah, it's just like we're all very like we're picking up on this supernatural thing like immediately. We're just taken to it.
Like, there's no other besides evil Spider-Man who they murder. There's no like evidence of any kind of supervillainy or really even like crime that bad.
Yeah, you know, Hazel's like, who can forget the part where he says they're going to take my spider. They're going to.
I do remember that. I do remember they took my spider.
That spider's gonna
You're
die.
right.
by
You're
the
right.
way.
Like her vision of the future is that there are 3 girls with superheroes that beat up guys in rooms.
That
Yeah.
guy is so evil. So evil. Ezekiel's dead. They
Yes.
don't know where he lived, and no one is going to be taking care of that spider in a glass box.
Yeah, they're never gonna get it. Wait,
That spider's fucked.
Dr. Optometry was in this, the famous Spider-Man villain.
Shut up!
oh, okay, folks. Wow, we got through our first ever movie commentary stream with minimal injury. I gotta
This might
ask
have been one.
panel of guests. I gotta ask. What did you think about like the movie before you started? Like, what were your notions about the movie before you started, and how do you feel about it now?
I think this is one of your biggest streams yet.
I'm noticing the viewer count has been consistently like 15, 16. I don't know where they're coming from, but hey, happy to have you guys.
We have been talking about this one for a while.
This is true.
Where this movie was gonna be weird and bad, and my thoughts now are I don't know what I watched.
That's
So I knew exactly
I don't
2
know what
lines from this
happened.
movie.
right.
I knew exactly
Oh.
2 lines from this movie going into it. One was the when you take responsibility, great power will come, and the other was the last line of the movie, which I continually would reference in the stream chat because it was the only point of reference I had for this movie, which is that the best part about the future is that it hasn't happened yet.
Which is not wrong.
Okay, literally the only thing I knew about this movie was the poster and that everyone said it was bad. And after watching it, it's mid. So
But is it
I
entertaining
think
mid?
yeah, it's mid in a weird way.
Like,
Yeah,
Which, yeah.
would you put this on
Which
to
makes it
entertain
memorable.
guests, kind of thing? Like, would you turn this on and say, "We're having a bad movie night. Put on Madam Web"? I would 100% in a heartbeat. If
Yes.
it wasn't. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
for sure.
It's too
I would
long.
not.
I think it's a bit too long. But like, if people were down for that, like you guys were, then 100% let's throw it on.
Right,
I
like
would
I
not
would not
watch it
make
by
somebody
myself.
watch. I would not make somebody watch Morbius and like actually pay attention to it. I would say like, hey, like let's watch Madam Web if you don't know anything about it. Have fun.
Have fun. At the end of the
I
day,
wouldn't
it's-
watch this movie alone. I would absolutely watch this with people,
Well-
and I would watch it again if I was with like you or something.
Well, the Blu-ray
I
is
would
on the way to your house, so get ready.
so all right, that's fine. I have a PS5. We can watch it.
Oh, you do. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We had a good point in the chat. Did she just never talk to Ben again?
And she's like, Ben, I know you're
Hey.
gonna die one day, and that's great, kid. See ya.
So
So
I have
my-
a question.
Yeah.
After all of this happens, and after she's in the chair and with the glasses,
Mhm.
does she ever use her power of running people over with cars again?
You'd think she has a built-in vehicle with which to run people over, but
Yeah, now she hits him with a
That
real-
did not have a lot of mobility though.
no, it was not.
Mine
It
was
was strong enough. They
It
did a
moved
super
like it
job.
was on rails.
My
Baphomet.
before and after of this movie is that I knew everyone said that it felt like an early 2000s pilot for one of those weird spin-off superhero TV shows.
No, you're
And that is-
right.
that is
Who called
exactly
it Charlie's
correct.
Angels? Because that was really on point.
That is exactly what it feels like. It feels like that weird like Birds of Prey show that existed for a second in like 2004.
Yeah, there was a TV show for Birds of Prey. It's weird.
But it was
Baphomet,
Agents of Shield.
Baphomet in the chat making a good point. It's like the great power line in this movie is like, you know, copying someone's homework without trying to get caught. It's Oh, it's just like, we want you to know we are Spider-Man. We're Spider-Man. This movie's Spider-Man. But oh wait, who? Peter Parker? No, we're not going to say that. No.
This does feel like someone wanted to make a movie about a lady that could see the future, and it like keep trying to redo things, but they were shackled with the weights of Spider-Man, and they had to make it connected. And it feels almost somewhat like angry about it.
Yes.
Like it feels weirdly hostile to Spider-Man as a concept. Everything about him is not special. It's just a thing. Like,
well, that's just kind of how the Spider Totem shit comes off.
I think that
does.
this movie had a vision, but because it is a Sony Spider-Verse, we need to keep the brand thing. It got cut down by the studio so much. It got shaved and trimmed.
That's the movie they were watching.
I Know What You Did Last. Okay, that's why I thought
okay.
it was Scream. But I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Okay, I don't know why Plex told me that this movie had "Bury a Friend" by Billie Eilish in it. It straight up does not.
Oh, you know what? I just have a fun experiment.
What's that?
Fucking whenever Maggie is around, ask her what she remembers about this movie, because I was not fucking here. I was like zoned the fuck out. Maggie might like actually remember it, where I don't.
I just saw that the credit for the Canadian Film Board popped up. I wonder how much of this they shot in. I think it was Quebec.
It said it was
Probably.
filmed in Massachusetts.
Does that mean that Madame Web is French?
Madame Web.
I do think
American
that
Humane
had more
Modern some of
screen
the
time.
animal action. What animals were in this movie?
I think the
There was
genuinely
a cat.
there
There
was
was a cat and
oh,
a
the
dove.
cat.
the
You're
cat.
right.
The bird wasn't real, but I
yeah.
think the spiders in the jars at the beginning might have been real.
Some of them, yeah.
He shook the shit out of that spider jar. I don't know if that was real.
Oh fuck! What a movie! What a great movie!
That taxi had more screen time probably than like any of the spider suits combined.
Oh,
Oh.
easily.
They I feel like genuinely those were like late additions to the film because they needed to trick people into seeing this movie.
Wait, did Chicken Run 2 already come out?
Yeah. It came out like last year, didn't it?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I thought that was like a thing that was
Wait,
happening
what?
soon.
Chicken Run.
No, that came out.
Chicken Run 2?
Chicken Run 2.
Did not fucking hear that was coming out.
Did
Oh,
Aardman
yeah.
did
Yeah, they
Aardman
made
run
a
out of
sequel.
clay? Is that real?
They said they have enough for the next couple of movies, but they are still needing to get a new supplier.
Yeah, they said they're gonna figure it out.
Wait, Bryn, but what about the post-credits scene?
We were
We were hitting the like foreign subtitle credits. We weren't getting a post credit there.
Shoot.
But what if it's after all the foreign subtitles?
Well, then I'm
And
not.
it's in Portuguese.
All right, so I'm gonna be real. It is very late, and I did have most of my drinks in that last hour of the movie, so I have to pop out.
Yes, drink your water, okay?
Girl, fucking drink
but
water, go
Bryn?
eat food.
Bryn, thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm very grateful that you could be here to experience the movie.
Oh, it was wonderful. I'm going to show someone else this movie at some point. Mark my words.
Success! More webheads! We've done it!
We're expanding our web.
Oh yeah,
so
the
very
web that
nervous.
connects us all.
I'm very nervous that I'm going to pop out of this shirt. I feel like it's getting lower and lower. Anyway.
Hey,
There's nothing wrong with
Hey,
that.
No, there is. I don't want to get this stream killed. What? What's that?
Hey, Didi, you remember when there was an option that we might do cams, and I said, I need to put a bra on for Twitch.
Again, the notion that like wait, no, I said literally it would be comically impossible for a boob to show up on stream, and here we are.
Technically
yeah.
speaking,
That's my bad. I did just try to turn on Evil West, but I'm remembering I turned my Elgato off just so the movie would play. So I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to look up for people to raid, and we're going to go from there. Whoop. Who's online? Coco is online. We're going to raid my friend Coco.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
So, okay, before we go, does anyone have anything to plug? Anything they want to say?
Hey, Didi, are you still taking commissions?
Yeah.
So my friend and love Didi Star is currently taking commissions for 3D renders. There is a comm sheet on her Twitter.
Twitter.com/DDStarshot or whatever.
Is it the pin tweet?
No, it will be after this because the Madam Web thing
Okay.
was the pin tweet.
How many slots are open right now?
I think I have like 2 more.
You got 2 more? Okay, so hurry up with that. Those are gonna go fast.
I have one.
Okay.
So a dangerous pervert named Dee Dee Star is doing commissions, and the mounted police are using them as sort of a dragnet situation, trying to catch her. And if you have any information to her whereabouts,
Hey, I'm just gonna go on
Share
record.
them.
Fuck the Mounties. They got nothing on me.
The hell are you
Dudley Do Right ass society. Now, I have a podcast. Technically, I certainly
Technically.
have had one in the past. But if you want to listen to the Mugwumps, you can listen to a whole lot of fucking nothing for very many hours.
I'm on an episode. Go watch it or listen
She's
to it.
supposed to be on another
Yes.
one, but as
Eventually.
I said, podcasting is something that I occasionally do whenever the planets align. So it just hasn't worked out.
Hey, coordinating bodies is difficult. Me and Heather and my husband have been planning a podcast for like 6 months at this point.
Yeah. Oh, also I stream on Sundays.
Heather streams on
sometimes.
Sundays.
I don't know what we're gonna do next. The plan was originally Metal Gear, but my interest is shifting, so who knows?
If you watch the VOD of this, Heather's streams go up on my channel as VODs as well. So there you go.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Maeve's here.
Yeah.
We like Maeve. Nia, are you still here?
I exist.
Hi, Nia.
Hi.
I'm gonna do a really unfunny bit.
Oh.
There, that should be loud enough for my mic to pick up now.
What was that? I heard it, but what was it?
Oh, you know.
Okay, I don't know. But with that,
Elden
folks. Elden Ring. Okay, with that, folks, we're gonna call it a night. Thank you for tuning in. I'm hopeful that we can do more movie stuff in the future because this was fun and I had a good time.
Yeah, this was a blast. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
This was
also
fun.
again, many thanks to Nia for making her stream, DD Star stream debut.
Oh, yeah.
And next week we'll be doing Joker.
Actually, next week I think we might be doing Yakuza if we don't take the week off. I'm feeling kind of sleepy.
Yeah.
Didi has to hibernate for 2
I,
weeks.
I do. It'll be
Need to
Yakuza.
hibernate
I think I have a
and
guest
custom
thing
material.
coming up at some point. It depends. I'm just gonna talk to him.
Oh, I should actually go to bed. I have to GM a game tomorrow,
Oh, goodness.
and I need to write down a bunch of shit. Bryn's not here anymore, so it's fine. She doesn't have to know that I have it completely prepared.
Oh,
Ooh.
Bryn, don't watch the VOD.
No one,
Ooh.
no,
That's
no
real. I
DM on
also
Earth
have
has ever.
Tabletop tomorrow.
I do my
I
tabletop
got
on
my
Wednesdays like a
game.
sicko.
That's
That's
what I
fucked
used
up.
to do them. I used to.
All right. Be well, everyone. Have a good night. Rest a whole lot.
Drink your water, folks.
Good night.
And
night.
no matter what, remember that we're all together in her web.
We're all together in her web, Nia's web, because Nia is Madam Web.
Amen.
All right, I'm starting the
That's me.
raid. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I'm going to stop the stream. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching. We love you.
Goodbye, everybody.